I would, and maybe Rook can cover for me because I really. We had that shindig at the Summers Court. That I really got fuzzy toward the end of, and Jack appeared somewhere mid-battle and started knocking things left and right, and we ended it pretty quick after that. And then it was a pretty clear pointer to, hey, we got to go sort some stuff out at the Shadowfell. And along the way, we thought, since our big centaur guy wanted to hunt down this monster, that we ought to take him out. And we were all kind of leaning toward that. We had a big party vote. The side that was on the right side won, and we went to fight this giant titan. And we did so, wiping him out quite cleanly. Yeah, and then here we are, ready to go on to the Shadowfell and have more fun. And there are a lot of gaps in that story, but I'm okay with that.
And that's mostly it. Amador dying in battle, fallen down, jarred fragment of Errol harnessed from Titan. Self an inspiration. And indeed, we battled, though Scarrett did not join, for he was ordered by his against the
What a wuss.
Had emerged from the
Yeah, don't worry, Scarrett. We took care of it.
the Brigands.
Yeah.
We're the better hunters.
Yeah, we definitely need to rub that in.
Oh, absolutely.
The essence of the Raven Queen leaving, heading back into, and then summoning ourself, which seemed to shock most of them, for it is either gods or typical. But there seems to be some type of commune. Very powerful. Party battles the Titan. Though you don't have to immediately come back here. You guys can tell me what you do.
Jack took a chunk of that Titan as a souvenir.
I don't know what you had mentioned last session about harvesting CR for manufacturing equipment. There were some guards at the front of the Sealy Court. There was some battles in the Sealy Court, and there was that Titan. Is that something that I could get like a running total of like where I'm at for?
It's just stuffing body parts into his backpack.
Hey, Thule, we're building something here. All right, not sure what yet, but we're building it.
Give me a survival check for the Titan. Trevor's harvesting.
Oh, good. Something I'm bad at.
Or well.
No, wait, no, not that bad.
He is a rock elemental, so I would say you probably get proficiency.
Oh, well then.
Plus 4, 20.
You could, yeah, we can roll another 4 on that.
So easy enough, a 20. You're able to harvest some.
I mean, is that something I could just lock in my inventory of like long scope? That hammer, I think I mentioned before. I think this is going to kind of play into that. So,
yeah, you could definitely try to harvest something from him. I'll add that to find a
okay.
Scion of Boreas. R20. Cradle of R20. Add to your. I'm gonna say you can't harvest the state court people. Probably bury them, but this you definitely.
What if I help with the burial?
Just
because I can dig
their horns while I just.
You know, I mean, like I'll help put the graves together and. No, never mind. The lawful good part of me can't do that. So, all right. What's up, Knox?
2 pieces of loot. I got that marked down in your.
Thanks.
You harvest, basically, he's a stone titan. So, like, chunks of stone. They seem to be able to make this crystal club, so you're able to harness some crystal well. The essence. Whatever you want to use to kind of craft that weapon or add that in. Alright. The rest of the party in a while. Do we head back to the fort after?
That was the plan, wasn't it?
Yes, we usually go back to the court.
See, we killed the Titan. Yeah, but before we go, I was sort of like, Taurus wants to ask Jack. So, we didn't take any time to talk about it there, but what are you doing here? Not to be rude.
While you ask him this, there's just like hammering, mining, and
Right. You just turned up out of nowhere.
I assume you're talking to me.
Yeah.
I'll just say my headphones. Fix my headphones. Why? Well, that's a good question. See, the king is distraught with the fact that you led these people to their deaths. They haven't heard from you in a week, and he was really questioning whether or not he put the right person in charge. And I tried to settle down his nerves, saying, Your Majesty, don't worry. I know Taurus is kind of, he's not a mental giant, but, he's a pretty good soldier. He's a good soul. He gets around with Glafloozer or whatever that god is that he really likes. So I said, Your Majesty, for a small price, I will go and find my good friend Taurus and the people he led off to slaughter. Find them and help to bring them back. So here I am.
You came out of the goodness of your heart to rescue us by yourself.
That's the
And
kind
the king...
of guy I am, Taurus. You should know that.
Oh, I do. You are really something.
Look. All right, fine. So, this may not surprise you, but I'm kind of a big deal these days.
Uh-huh.
A businessman, not just an acquisition specialist. And some weird stuff's been going on here. Starting to interfere with business. I saw an opportunity for a new kingdom that's kind of carving its way out. I was bored because I literally do nothing but sit in my office and collect my tithe that kind of comes through. So I figured maybe Jesus Christ, that's a big dwarf. Get away from me.
This
So I
human-sized
figured
dwarf, yeah. Don't worry about him.
we need to talk about the definition of dwarf. Anyways, so I figured, you know what? Maybe one last adventure. And I kind of got word that you may have been involved here, so I came and I ran into Ignatius, and he kind of laid it out for me. So
The last time I saw you, you were being sucked into the void.
well,
right?
yeah, but I was landing my feet.
How did you get out of the void? How did you just get out of the void?
Well, things didn't go well for me. Kind of got imprisoned for a while, but I got sprung. I think it was Bagarton and the rest of a couple of the other guys got me loose, and then I came back here to the real world and said, enough of that, screw it.
God
Problem is,
rescued
I
you. From where? Where were you?
It was some kind of weird crystal thing. Look, there's some people you shouldn't try to make friends with, because, after the whole Strahd thing, I ended up not where I thought I would. Thanks for that, for all you coming to rescue me then. Appreciate that. The point is, I'm here now, rescuing you, and you're welcome.
I don't know if we needed rescuing.
Perhaps if you had a better party, you wouldn't have needed, help.
Oh, they're all stout fellows.
Yeah, they look like it. That guy's a cat. This guy's a 10-foot freak of nature. Yeah, really great crew you got here. Is that a drake?
It is.
Got a freaking lizard with him.
Yeah. He's a cop.
Is it friendly?
Not really.
Yeah, keep it away from me. Authority and I don't get along, you know.
The king... he sent him a message. He knows probably that we're continuing on the mission. That suits me fine.
A little vague on the whole mission thing, something about the Fae, which I don't really like.
It started with the Fae, but to spin you up, they invaded us. we came in here to fight them and make it stop. We found out that the queen here was possessed by the Raven Queen, and so now we're gonna go wall up the Raven Queen again. This will be the second time.
That's a smart move. You should go and pick a fight with a god who possessed a member of the Sealy Court, one of the queens of the Summer Court. That's a smart job, Taurus. Almost as smart as going to fight a rock monster that you didn't have to fight.
Well, guess what? You're coming with me because you are here for adventure, and I'm gonna give it to you.
I had adventure. We killed a rock monster.
Oh no! That's just
And
a
you're
warm up.
safe. All right.
And the only way back is through her. So let's get used to the idea. I'm sure you can still remember how to fight. Sitting in the office has dulled your abilities.
I just threw a bomb in front of a Titan. I think I'm good. Maybe
Okay.
I can use the Raven Queen for you. Huh? I use more than just knives, you know. Although I still do stabbing.
Well, there's a good chance that she's been corrupted by Nerul, the fallen god of
I can
death
fix her.
or something. So you keep that in mind when we're fighting, because the people that you think are someone may not be that person. There's a guy named Lord Soren. He was in... Where was Lord Soren? Last time we saw him, he was in Cormyr. But basically,
He was in the floating city.
he was in the floating city, too. But first time we saw him was in Cormyr.
Yes.
And in Cormyr, he is part of Nerul, or his human form. So we've been beating up on him too. And he can shapeshift into whatever he wants. And he's got other people that can shapeshift. So keep that in mind.
So winning hearts and minds the Taurus way. Got it.
By killing them. Yes.
Except for, the Elf Queen. Can't
Right.
kill her.
Now, let's see here. We also need to talk to Moonfire. And
Yeah, I'm
wrap
gonna
her
try
up.
and keep my distance from
But
Elf.
first,
I just
can
woke
we
up
go
Didn't go well.
as a group to... What was the quiet shy? Outer court.
Wayman, Quaman.
Yeah. Let's go talk about our boon.
Kaoaman or whatever it's called.
Yes, over there in the
The
Whisperwood.
Gardens of Pleasure.
No, she was in the Whisperwood. We'll go there before we leave.
We're gonna get attacked there.
No, we're
Shit.
not.
There's a
Something's
Garden
gonna
of
get
Death
attacked.
Lord down in there.
Roll a d20.
Outstanding. Oh, we all rolling d20s?
No, that was me. I had dual targeted.
Oh.
We do not get attacked.
Hey.
We make our way to the Whisperwood. You've already been here once, so you guys kind of find your way easily enough back. Whoevan. Like heaven with a coup in the heaven. The small Briganock climbs the way out of her little den, lifts open the little wooden door, pushing a lot of the dirt and moss away, stepping out before you. Welcome back, friends. It's good to see you. Still alive.
Hey, little buddy. We are still alive. The Titan is not. Your people are avenged. That's because I'm a vengeance paladin. That's what I do.
We almost died. I hope this was worth it.
Many of them have begun to complain about lack of work.
What?
Oh, they're probably too expensive now that they've unionized. That's unfortunate.
They've never worked before.
Oh.
And this has seemed to set them into motion of some grand idea of self-worth.
Oh, hey, we can always use more workers.
I mean, if they unionize, then they should be used to not working.
I bet Rook could use these. We could send them, like, if she wants to. We know
Yeah,
a guy that
no-
could probably use them.
Yeah, no, totally. Can we get these guys like out of the Fae and
Please give him a
into?
job.
We do not want more Fae in our place.
I'm sure
Oh,
Rook
okay,
would
we
love
should-
them. If
What are
we
you gonna
just
bring
I'd
them in
rather
on
do that.
an exceptional
trust
talent
the Fae.
visa
Our
or
people
something?
reproduce
Yeah, we
like
send
them.
rats,
Never trust
and
the
we
Fae.
never die. There's a surplus of us.
Oh, see,
Yeah, they're-
perfect. Rook would love them. They'll be good for helping with machinery and stuff. They're so small.
Well, that, and I mean, dwarves can always use more help mining, and we've got mines, and it would be good to get resources, right?
They
Why
do
are we
prefer
inviting
the
this into our
mines.
kingdom?
Oh yeah.
When they are
They
born,
yearn
they
for the
say
mines.
when they are born, they say they yearn for the mines.
Well, boy, do we have a mine for them. What
Yeah,
what is
let's,
it, Thule? What kind of mine is it?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean, like,
Got mithril.
When was the
Yeah,
last
there
time
we
the
go.
dwarves allowed anybody into their own mines? Considering how paranoid they are of people stealing from them, I'd be surprised.
this would be an exception because we have a special understanding after I gave them the manifesto on how to unionize. So,
You would know about exceptions and foot monstrosity.
She looks and she says, "Now then, for your gift, yes? I promised you a divine favor."
If you would be so gracious, we'll put it to good use because we're gonna save the rest of your realm.
Yep.
it's a duck. It's totally a duck.
A duck? Like a quack duck?
Probably like a duck, like a quack
Take it
duck.
good. We
yeah.
almost died.
This is a bond and boon of trust. It is known as a trust ward.
Lame.
What to
She
do?
takes a pin and she places, and it's just like a clothing pin. She places it somewhere on each of you. As a reaction, while wearing this, when an ally is hit by an attack that you can redirect the damage to yourself instantly. And you reduce it by your con modifier plus 10.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh,
neat.
it's hard to remember.
So you just
We're
will
definitely
add
all
this-
going to not use this for Bradley.
I will add this reaction to your sheets so that you don't have to remember it.
Magic
Yes.
safety pin of death.
It's just like
All right.
per long rest.
You also automatically, while wearing this, succeed on persuasion checks to foster peaceful relations.
Nice.
Damn, they don't even need me anymore.
To foster peaceful relations for anybody?
For good and neutral.
Oh, that's neat.
Yo.
That's cool.
If they are an evil
That's-
creature, no.
Okay.
Well, that sounds
gotta-
like it's
you gotta
kind of its
work
own
for it.
divine sense.
I know. Hey, can you open that door for me? No. Oh, might him.
Yep.
It's fine.
Mac
It's
20.
not. That's not fostering
Yeah.
resolution.
We're gonna abuse
Can you
this
open
and
that door?
that's
No,
happening.
kill him.
Great,
He's
great.
evil.
I was not. That was his recommendation,
Within-
not mine.
Within 30 seconds of the boon, it's like, let's abuse this.
Aren't you like harvesting people like when they're trying to bury them?
Hush, hush, hush.
And
We're gonna talk
that's-
about that, Thule.
It's added into general, but I will add this.
How
into
the hell
your
did you
sheet here.
find these people, Taurus?
We also need to level up to level 13.
Yep. Yeah. So
so,
I'd say I need to import.
so let's
Eric's ready.
import our characters. Is everybody leveled up, or does anybody?
Yeah.
Or-
I
We're
am.
good.
All right. So
We
then
did.
I'm just gonna go through these then, as quickly as I can here. Sir Taurus, level 13. We don't need to. 5. Equipment or currency. Taurus, what did we do for level 13? Another level of paladin?
Yeah.
Wait.
What else? What?
What? There's other
What kind of
options.
question is it?
There are other options.
No. Ew.
Let's take a look. What do we get for paladin?
Do you want me to class mix?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Charles, on a Sunday?
It's
I mean, it's an option. A 13. We are now at 4th level spells. Yeah,
Mhm.
Whoa.
That's hot.
and our proficiency
Yeah,
goes up to +5.
I'd like to put a plus
One
13
additional
smite on
prepared
that.
spell option. Into it. Nothing else really. All right. Um. Import update.
Now I'm a real paladin.
Yay.
Now you are a real paladin. Should be updated. Look at Drokon. Oh, I still. Bradley,
Yeah.
are you ready for him?
Yes.
What did we go with, Bradley? Unless it's
No. Bard.
hard.
Another level of Bard.
Get any cool feature this level?
New spell.
Spells.
13. I unlocked a 6th level spell, and then what I sent you the message about getting the 5.5e power word kill.
In the spell compendium.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't give me the option to grab the like version of Legacy or the new one, just because on D&D Beyond it doesn't let me have a 9th level.
We can just refer to D&D Beyond too if we need to like check out the. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Imcause. Import.
Yep. Ready.
We got anything cool this level, Imcause?
I just took another level of monk and took a feat.
Anything good on what is it, Monk 8?
Yep, monk 8. It didn't really get anything. It was just ASI really. Yep. So I took another feat.
Monk 8, ability score. You took a feat. Focus points go up to 8. 8, that all stays the same. Yeah, it's all pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. The only thing that changed was just key points and the feat. Yep.
And then Dual Hammer Buster. You ready for import?
Yep, all set. It was a very nondescript update, so I think my proficiency bonus goes up by 1, but that's about it.
All right, what did we go? Cleric 10?
Yeah. Just here on out, I'm looking at just maxing out cleric from here. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Do you have what level is extra attack from fighter?
5, I think. It's
5?
hard because fighter 3, fighter 4, and fighter 5 all have some good ones. But touching level 17 forge cleric
Yeah, extra
gets
attack
me
is 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so yeah, 3, 4, and 5 from fighter are good, but level 17 forge cleric gets me invulnerability to fire plus a couple other pretty awesome bonuses. So I'd need to stick with cleric here on out if I'm going to hit that.
Fair enough. You have it planned out. That's good to hear.
Oh yeah, immunity, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks, and
'Cause
immunity to fire.
I am a boss.
Hmm?
Nothing. It sounds like a very strong character. So far, it has been. Eric, ready for import?
Yes. I got nothing at 13.
Nothing at 13. That can't be. I actually hate
Seriously.
hearing that. Is that true?
That's true. Look at it. I was looking at
What
it.
about New
No, I
Ranger?
mean, you get
Does
the,
New Ranger? Well, New Ranger gets something. Your proficiency goes up to +5, of course.
Yeah,
You
everyone
get
yeah.
additional prepared spell.
Let's see.
You get,
7?
you get access to 4th level spells as well. That's pretty big. That can be big. The new type of hunter also gets something called Relentless Hunter. You're taking damage can't break your concentration on hunters. We'll say
That's for a hunter?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, just for Relentless Hunter, can't lose concentration on.
I might multi-class next level up too. I don't know.
All right, very cool. 13 Ranger. Nox, you ready for import? Wait, Nox isn't here.
He's not here.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's Thul's. I think somebody said something about Nox.
A cat meowed and somebody said,
Yeah,
"Hey, Nox."
somebody said that.
That's
All
what it
right. We're gonna move Thule and Drokan to the side. They're not here today. On. You still have Lyrie and Lady Moonfire. I'm gonna say, especially because we have the addition of back, I'm gonna say one of them is gonna head back to the. One of them will stay with you. Which one do you guys stay with you back? Lyrie's obviously the healer, but Moonfire also does a good chunk of damage. Tell me.
All right. What do you guys think?
I think we talk to Moonfire here, and then she can
Yeah, she can
go back to the
settle
pleasure
up.
Talk
gardens.
to her before she leaves. She's gonna go back. Well, she's gonna go back to the material plane.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say Moonfire really doesn't have any reason to go with us. I mean, she's
if
pretty
she's
much
bored.
unless she's bored. Yeah.
But
You guys
yeah,
wanna look at
unless you
that
guys
face?
want more damage, but I don't think you really need it. So you could send Moonfire off and keep Lyrie, which makes sense to me.
Yeah, send her to go report back to Otelg or have her help in Loudwater or something.
Yeah, so I would send a report.
So we will do that. So the party chats with Whoevan, gets a boon, an ability of a bonded trust that seems to be attached specifically to this paperclip that she, not paperclip, pin, clothing pin, and you guys can use that reaction. I'll try to add it to your. I'll have a boon for her. And the best part of the boon, of course, being that if you're just like, hey, listen, we don't need to fight, and they're a good creature, they will try to use, they will automatically, try to be peaceful. If it's an option.
Perfect. That's a good boon. Thank you, Queen.
Is it alright if I try to
good, yeah.
craft something while we're en route, just to kill time over the travel? Because I imagine it takes us a day or something like that to travel.
It does take a few days to get across these areas. If you wanted to spend some time, and it's hard to tell what a day is here. There is no setting sun.
Right. Yeah.
It's just sunny.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to try to craft something.
What are you trying to craft? What tool?
Just some basic poison.
Oh yeah, easy enough. Do you have poisoner's kit or alchemist?
Yep, I
supplies?
do have alchemist supplies and a poisoner's kit. Yep.
Right, either one is fine. Poisoner's kit roll if you want, if it's the same roll.
I think. Let's roll this. I'm not sure which is which. Let me see what the S one is. They're both intelligence. Okay.
And you're just trying to make basic poison, or do you want to try to make a more complicated one?
No, let's just start with basic and just see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean that's easy enough. Go for it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, that's not easy enough. So
Yeah,
you're
that's pretty
proficient with
definitely
these,
there,
though, right?
so-
Or you should be. Oh, are you not proficient with these?
I'm a
Alchemist
proficient.
supplies
I'm
plus 4.
with alchemist supplies.
Yeah,
Should I try that one?
Yeah, either or would be fine. You already rolled it, but you'd have a +4 bonus, right? So 3 plus
Okay.
4. Unfortunately, that doesn't make basic poison.
Right.
Is-
Okay.
A DC 10 makes basic poison.
Right.
So you start to try to craft just some basic poison over the first day. It fails.
Can I try it? Can I try again
Well,
the next day?
Nick, hold on. Can I interject here?
Yeah.
Interjection. Can I just trying to build some rapport with this guy that's been with our party for some time? Can I lend any assistance to that? Or I mean, I've got
Are you proficient with those
brews,
types of-
herbalism, and a couple other. I've got kits and
Brews and
skills.
herbalist. I would say herbalist kit can help him forage for specific. Not proficient in have one.
And then Fire
I would say
Rune,
probably not,
and I
'cause
don't know
you're-
how this works. Fire Rune says my proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check I make. Oh, that uses my proficiency with the tool. So yeah,
Yeah,
if
so
I'm not
your-
proficient.
Your proficiency is doubled on it, so you +10.
Yeah.
I would say unfortunately not. He's just trying to make some poisons, and it's not your ballpark.
Okay. All right.
So you go to try to help, but the things that he's mixing, like he starts to get into chemical balances and stuff, and you're like, huh? You
That
could help
sounds
him.
about right.
You could help him forage for the right types of plants. But he goes into like more of a scientific balancing.
Yeah, I mean, if there was anything that I could lend, I'm just trying to build that bond.
You can cast guidance.
A brown nose and gopher.
And
Yeah.
we travel for a few nights as we try to make our way through. So I would say give me 3 rolls.
Okay. Okay. Da-da-da.
Oh, can I do guidance or?
So I'd have a +4.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's. I don't know why it's giving me a nice one.
It's a D. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll roll a D4.
Plus, I mean, well, so anyway, it's 10 on the dice.
Mhm.
Or 14. 14. Oh, you have a +5 for.
Instead, I have a +4, so it'd be
so
14.
yeah, because it's -1 intelligent. +4.
Which, yeah, I didn't think I had that in my stats. Saving throw is intelligence +0, but I guess. Oh yeah, it's in the -1. It's a -1. It's a -1. That's I've got an item. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that does pass though. I think
that is more than a passing number. You're able to make a couple things of poison with some of Thul's guidance.
Okay, how many was I able to make?
You can roll. Well, that's 1 check. So 1 failure, 1 check. Roll me 2.
Okay.
6 + 4 makes. You're able to make 3 doses.
Okay, cool. I'll add 3.
You also think that if you spend any time harvesting herbs, herbalist kit helps a lot. Spend any time harvesting herbs, you could probably make it complicated.
Okay,
So
there is one that I would like to try, but I don't know if we.
You'd have to roll higher DCs for the more complicated the poison, but you do start to venture into more than just basic. But I'll add some.
Okay.
Anybody else? And each one actually has 3 charges. Not
Okay, cool.
Can I cast my Find Greater Steeds? So, because I assume we're gonna long rest, and then it's just it sticks around, right?
Yep, absolutely. And you guys can hit long rest on your character sheets. Multiple days pass. You're traveling, sleeping as you get exhausted, and then like I said, the sun doesn't go down. Kind of a perpetual dawn. It's nice, but it's never nighttime.
So, how do we want to do my new Greater Steed? Do I get a cool token?
I can. What I think.
Yeah.
Look, I think there's new art for it. Greater Steed.
Guys, want some Greater Speed? It's great. Here, start it.
Find Greater Steed. Oh, maybe there's not new art. You actually get to choose the spirit. So, what do you choose? Griffin?
Griffin.
Okay, that was quick.
Boom.
Do you know all the options?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Griffin it is.
Awesome.
I won't question it. I can just find some Griffin art, or we can just give you whatever you want.
Okay. If you want to find I'll find something if you just have a base token that we can use for now. Then I'll.
So Raider. Summon a griffin during the travel. It's a spirit, so it looks like kind of translucent, but nonetheless, it is a.
Does anybody want my horse?
No.
Okay.
Now, is it and this is also your choice:
Celestial.
Fey, or fiend? It's celestial. Got it.
Shocker.
Yeah. Right.
What? Nick, what was the? I'm trying to find the spot where it's how many days to scribe a spell scroll.
This is.
Oh, that's awesome! Freaking A, that's awesome.
It's Blizzard Blast from that one. I like that.
Gotta say, hold on. Where's your copy infringement?
Where's the copy infringement? It is kind of cool. All right, so you have a griffin. You can choose art for it, but yeah. Sorry, Thule, what was the question?
No, I was saying, I mean, if we had a couple days, I think I'd try and get a spell scroll scrawled up in here.
In the time.
But I couldn't find where the
You're traveling and
timelines
camping,
were.
but do you have like scribes tools or anything? Have for making that? You don't need scribes tools. I think you need proficiency in Arcana to make.
Do I? I do not.
I believe you're supposed to have proficiency in Arcana to be able to craft a spell scroll.
Oh, very well then. Then I cannot.
All right.
And that solves that problem.
It does, but I'm sorry.
And I appreciate your past leniency on that.
I wasn't leniency. I didn't realize that you didn't have it. You requested it. I assumed you had it. I should have checked.
I'm a cleric. We don't do intelligence. We do wisdom here. All right.
Fair enough. Proficiency lets you make scrolls, though. It's one of the nice perks of it. Anybody else doing anything on the travel? Any break or any role play with conversation that we had, or any questions to Moonfire? It sounded like you guys had.
I do want to talk to Moonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taurus say, lady. So you're no longer going to have the patronage of Titania? Are you okay with that? Like that, you guys were pretty tight.
She says with a wide smile, "Yes, it's quite fine. I've already come to terms with it."
No, I'm sorry that happened. That probably couldn't have been easy for you. It's definitely not how I wanted it to turn out.
Nor myself.
So that's what's next for you? Back to the pleasure gardens?
Oh no, I think I've had quite enough of the Feywild. And they said we'd already spent a week. It sounds like we've likely passed more time than that now. I think I'll return.
Where are you gonna go?
Perhaps Waterdeep.
You're always welcome in the Dominion. We could find a place for you.
We'll see where I end up.
Well, wherever you go, stay in touch. Visit, write us every now and then. You're one of the originals, But do please stop on your way to Waterdeep and see King Ottil. I know he'll want to know that you're all right.
I'll at least stop in Loudwater. Let them know you're all doing well. And tell them of your venture, at least.
That would be wonderful. If you could pass on a report for us, that would be wonderful. Does anybody else have anything you want to say to Moonfire? We might not see her again for a while.
Of course, that was painful, man. We got to work on your game. Holy cow.
If there's anything that she remembers before, I guess Bradley would ask her if there was anything she remembers before succumbing to the enchantment from Titania, if there was anything she was like tracking or aware of in here that like spurned her to come here first and try to figure it out herself.
I simply came to check on her, and I was quickly overwhelmed by the presence of the Raven Queen. I'm actually surprised none of you were.
No,
Oh,
we
that's
are
right.
protected by Lathander,
I
and
think
apparently
one
a
of
few
us
others.
was. Bradley's like pointing at Imcos.
Well,
Technically, Tamora was protecting me. I don't really follow left-hander, but you know.
I'll be sure to check back in on Loud. See how you all.
Why are you suddenly quiet?
Jack did get quiet there.
Jack, you're quiet.
Am I not?
Jack
Am I
Larson.
not projecting?
Now
earlier?
you're fine. You're a little better. Still gonna turn.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been there since when you stopped by Loudwater. We opened up a new bar, tavern, and they've got like the best ale you've ever had. You should definitely stop in and have that too. Oh, and we built a bank.
A
I don't
bank,
trust
huh?
the bankers.
So also
No, we
for
didn't open a
the
bank.
for the boons, guys, if you want to add them to your character sheet, you should be able to
Mhm.
do that.
How do we?
In
Okay.
D&D Beyond,
Mhm.
let me just double check that it's correct before I tell you the wrong thing. And go here. So if you open up your character sheet, you go to Features and Traits, you scroll to the bottom, you should be able to click the button Manage Feats, and then I believe the boons are in there now. Let me see. Expanded rules.
Features and traits.
Boons in here?
My character. And
I see
level.
critical
are.
role.
If you scroll to the bottom and you go to Unavailable Feats.
Click on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
click on that and you can find the boons. And
Okay.
will it let you add it though?
Well,
It says I have to have there's prerequisites here.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is actually, that's because we have that set up. So if you go to Manage Character, sorry, this is a little complicated. Manage
Okay,
Character,
manage.
and then where you have multi-class requirements and feats for prerequisites, you uncheck that because that's restricting you.
Where's that?
That's on the top left by your name. You click Manage.
Yeah.
And then Manage Character and Levels.
Yep.
You go to Home, and then you scroll down where it says Use Prerequisites. I just turned those off for Rook.
And click
There we
off feats and multi-class.
Click off Feats and Multi-class. Feats should unlock all of them for you, I believe.
Okay. Yeah,
You
this
said
is
home?
for
You
for
said home?
impos. Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah,
double
after
check.
you go to manage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then when you go to Manage,
Right.
you're going to see a button for Add, and we can add the feat directly. To your
Okay, I got it.
I'm looking at my
Oh, I see.
You gotta
character
hit the
name.
right. You gotta hit the right arrow when you click on home.
Okay.
Hit the right arrow, and that'll take you to the next page. Then go down.
Because, because some of you, sorry, I don't get that page. Some of you see like a pre page that explains what you're about to look at.
And then what?
see, no.
Where? Now that I'm looking at my,
Scroll down
Go down to
to
feats and or prerequisites and uncheck the boxes.
I don't see prerequisites.
Yeah, it's towards the bottom. It's the
after XP base, like
or
XP or
5,
milestone, hit point
6 from
type,
the bottom.
use prerequisites, feats.
You can share screen if you need help, but
No, because I'm
Alright.
in front of you.
And you'll just
that way when
manually.
Oh
that way
yeah,
when we
and
import,
you said
it'll
check
add
it or uncheck it.
Uncheck them, yeah.
All right, so add the feat to.
Okay.
How do we add the feet now?
Now you go
Now we
back
go
to your
back.
character sheet.
Okay.
You go to Features and Traits,
Okay.
and then you go to the bottom of that and you hit Manage Feats.
Okay.
You scroll all the way down to unavailable, and that's where you'll find the boons.
Unavailable.
And what's this one called again?
Ah.
Boon of Truth? And trust? No, Truth, the Boon of Trust?
No, this one's not in there. This is a custom
Oh.
boon. The Feybond one
Okay.
is a custom boon. This is for your boons from your deities, right? So that way, every time we import, you don't have to keep.
Where is the boon from my deity?
Where is the boon? Yeah, what did I?
The boons.
I don't even remember my.
Oh
well,
no. Well,
Can
hopefully you
I
remember
clarify
them.
one thing?
Yes.
I
That-
don't.
Like-
I actually probably have not been using it the entire time.
Well,
I thought
you
yours
should
was
all
the
have-
one that let you do more damage to magic people or something.
you should all
So-
have boons. So pick a boon if you don't have one.
We
Double-
we all forgot our fucking boons, didn't we? God damn it, guys.
No,
What are you
mine gave
talking
me a-
about?
Boon of Fortitude. There we go.
Marcus has
Okay,
been using
so-
his.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a boon because I'm special like
Yeah,
that.
you didn't take.
But
You
somebody
didn't talk
picked
to your
somebody
god.
picked
Boon has-
ultra defensive boon, and then somebody picked.
Can you
Like,
re-import
boon-
me, please?
If the boon has a
Mora
free
have a
reg,
boon?
you're saying we can go ahead and select it though.
I wasn't trying to do this. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, it's good to get this out of the way. Correct. You can select a boon even if it has a prerequisite.
Okay. Like level 19.
Exactly.
Yeah, ignore
Because
that.
I'm not level 19.
Those
Okay.
boons
All right.
are, with the new rules, they're given out at high levels rather than just. They used to just be at DM discretion. Now they actually are written in, handed out at certain.
Okay,
kinda cool.
so can I do something unorthodox then?
Yeah, probably. What is it?
Yeah. Well, my an unorthodox request is there are two boons that I think would be fun, but I don't know which, and I kind of was wanting to know if maybe the group or the DM or anyone could weigh in on saying like, hey, yeah, go for this or that. But there's the Boon of Spell Recall, which gives me like a 25% chance of not burning a spell slot.
Yeah.
According to the 2024 rules.
Yeah.
Or the Boon of Speed, which would actually increase my speed by 30 feet, which would give me a dwarf with ability to become a 10-foot tall dwarf with 55-foot movement, which is ridiculous. So I would honestly probably break between the two of those, but I didn't know if I could maybe petition the group as far as like, would the extremely fast, large, and undwarfly light dwarf be the better humor effect, or the 25% chance of not burning a level 4 below spell slot be fun?
Did you run out of spell slots?
I typically don't, but I mean, like the fun ones like heat metal are 4 and below. So heat metal, or I mean, they've made a lot of concentration, which is a pain in the butt. But the basic,
I'd say if you're not running out of spell slots, I mean, you don't necessarily need more of them, but
speed would be the more fun one to do. Boon of Spell Recall for the spell slots would, I mean, like I could definitely make use of it because I use a lot of 4 and below spell slots. Yeah. So I mean it's kind of back and forth.
It's up to you. It's totally your call, I think. I don't, unless anybody else has input on that.
No,
I'm sorry, I haven't
Do what
been
you
listening.
want,
I've been reading through boons.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Fuck you guys.
All right.
I'm taking Boon of Speed.
I think so.
My speed
I would suggest that.
55.
I would suggest that one over the other.
Yeah, you don't run out of healing
All right,
spells.
so I'm
Yeah.
taking Boon of Speed, and I'm
use
going
it,
to
yeah, yeah.
intentionally
I get
run
the
a
joke,
circle. I'm going to intentionally run a circle around Taurus before I actually move anywhere legitimately.
All right. I like this. I like the Boon of Speed. That sounds fun. A fast human-sized dwarf.
Why don't you just play a human?
I'm a freaking dwarf, man.
Dwarf man.
Dwarf man.
Dwarf man.
Exactly.
I got to play one of my players.
I don't know how to
previous
select it, though.
characters that's a dwarf today, and it was good. I got to yell at him as his previous dwarf character.
Ha!
You watch your tongue when you're speaking to her. I just started like yelling at them.
Nice.
It was fun.
Oh,
And they
pretty
actually
good,
sat back and they were like, God, I don't want to yell at my old character.
Where
Alright.
are
Oh,
these
All right,
all
so
the?
what do I need to do? I need to.
Nothing. Once you have it on D&D Beyond, I can update them again, and we'll just re-import.
Yeah, I'm not sure where to turn it on though because I'm
Yeah,
not level 19, so it's not giving me the okay.
Are these all the boons?
I'll take a
American
quick look, Thule. I'll add it for you.
It just says boon. Like
Yeah.
those are the boons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those. It's just the. How many is it? Just the ones in there. That's it.
Well, how
I
many?
seem to remember there being a
1, 2, 3,
anti-magic
4,
boon,
5,
but I
6, 7, 8. I think you already
they-
took that one.
They updated
Where?
or changed them for 2024 for the most part.
Ah
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
swear
that-
you had already taken the
Yeah,
anti-magic
it's not
one.
letting me have it.
where would it be? And I
I
mean,
added mine just fine.
Well,
Let me
I'm
take a
not
look.
you.
Let me take a look. I'll try to add them first. Thule, let me try to add yours. It might be. They might have them somewhere else in here for the previous ones. I feel like they have the 2024 stuff or 2014 stuff. Unless they fully erased it and you have to like do something.
I
to
don't
find
see it. There's 2014 core rules, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it. I'll just pick a boon.
Yeah, I don't see it in here. That's weird. Yeah, just grab one of the new ones if you don't mind. Any of them that look good to you, take your time to look. You can also search them if you need. I guess this actually just clicking on them reads them all out to you. So, quite easy. All right, so Thule, Boon of Speed. Yes. Okay, so we need to manage character sheet.
Yep.
To unlock all of these. So we go to this. We go to uncheck those. And then we should be good. Then features and traits. Manage feats. Add boon of.
Word up. I'm the biggest, fastest dwarf that anyone has ever seen at this point.
Yeah, but can you fly?
And you
I
say
can.
that with a sense of pride,
Hey,
which is
I'm
very
going to make
strange.
that happen. All right, that's the next thing to
55
go.
move speed dwarf. The fastest dwarf in favor, some say.
And Nick, I just want to make sure. So we're getting a boon plus the little pin that lets us.
Yeah, the pin
do
is a
the-
Wait.
separate thing.
I thought you rejected your god. You don't get a boon.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't talk to him. Bump bump.
That's okay.
It's
He
retroactive.
needs to speak to Moradin. He really does.
Yeah, he doesn't get a boon till then. He can't be a fast human-sized dwarf until he begs forgiveness.
All right, Thule, you're not fast
Okay,
until you speak to
okay.
Moradin. I did make Saturday go back into the Endless Caverns.
Biscuit.
Suppose I have to make you do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible.
Buddy
You're back being a
fucked, buddy
slow,
fucked.
large dwarf getting in everybody's way.
That's what you
I
get for
remember
like
that.
ignoring your god.
Nope, totally remembering this.
All right,
I
now if we
did
can-
not get the initial.
What are you gonna do?
God-
Not heal me?
Moradin,
You
No,
already
I'm
told you that.
saying-
you are the only one that made the wisdom save. Your wisdom save was so high that you resisted the god's influence. You have a plus 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
like,
be-
you know, even
And
the
I
gods.
asked
Hey,
like,
you-
Jewel, don't
I
feel
asked you,
too
do
bad.
you want-
Rook doesn't have it either.
Do you want to see the vision or not? And you didn't take it. And then Rook also got offered one, yet he refused his god.
Yeah.
Shall regret.
So now we do this again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So you need to go talk to Moradin. And you guys know that there's a shrine in the Endless Caverns. You could go there and try to reach Moradin. Alternatively,
And that's
the
crazy.
Summer
You know, you
Court-
could just talk to God.
The Summer Court has
whenever
a
you want.
commune spell, or you could cast the spell.
I'm ready for import, Nick. All I need to do is have planar shift added as the other thing we talked about.
What are
You
you
got
up to? What's your angle?
Hmm?
What is your angle?
Who?
You.
You
But
gotta be more
this
specific.
is-
Rook
this
or
is-
Imkus?
Imkos. This is at a fire, right? Like you guys are sitting down. He comes over, sits across from the fire, and just says, "Your angle."
What
Oh,
are you up
okay.
to?
I serve Lady Shar. That's my angle.
All right.
Accepts
got
it and
the bottom of
literally
that
he
one. Good
stands
job.
up and he walks away.
All right.
Now that's
I
some
don't want
fine
nothing to do
police
with
work
Shar.
right there.
While
You
we're
wanna
killing
mess with
time,
Shar? I don't mess with Shar. You can
All
have it.
right.
Could you imagine his
Yeah,
interrogations in Waterdeep?
Oh God. All right.
Jack's trying to figure something out on an item he brought with
Got
with him. Maybe you guys know what it is.
Oh,
So I've got this magic skull I brought with me, and supposedly you can ask it 2 questions a day. As long as it's a yes or no question, it'll give you a correct answer. The problem is, it's busted. I can't get it to give me a direct answer. It says like, the signs point to maybe, and ask again later. So I'm trying to mess with this thing, trying to get it to.
Reeks of necromancy. Why would you
Yeah,
even play with that?
I don't know if it's
very
necromancy
creepy.
or not necessarily. It's came to my possession. It's supposed to be able to answer questions. I can't get it to give me a correct answer.
Well, it's probably requires a sacrifice of an innocent or something
Is it
horrible like
cursed?
that.
You have to do. Yeah. You have to
Looks
do
cursed to
something.
I don't
me.
know if it's cursed. I'm not a magic guy. That's why I said I've been trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm not a magic guy either.
Mhm.
You pray to invisible beings, and they sometimes answer. That's kind of like magic, isn't it?
Lathander is not invisible. He is around us all the time, and he's spoken to me personally.
Okay, can anybody look around? Anybody see him? Everybody take a second, look around.
Oh,
I
God,
could-
you're gonna
Anybody
call
see him?
He's gonna call him right now. You
No.
don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, when you
Yeah.
I
call
do
him,
not.
ask
I'm
him
not
who's gonna
going
talk
to
the
test
skull.
Lathander. Okay.
You could always speak to him back at the summer court.
Lyrie,
I could just smite you.
Lyrie raises her hands to the sun and says, "Praise the sun."
Now you got to worshiping the sun.
Yep.
I hope you're happy.
Merrick's ready for import.
Miracle import.
Yeah, Bradley is too.
So we can just add that boon.
You should be able to add
Yeah,
it on
just
D&D
add it.
Beyond, and then that way, when I import you, you won't have to like
Okay.
re-add it.
So
every
we can
level
add the new boon that we just got too.
up. No, not the
It's
new
not
one.
on
The
there.
new one I have
Okay.
to do manually. I could
Okay.
make it in homebrew on there, but I can just add it here easy. I'll add
Magic
that.
skull is Taurus a moron.
Maybe I'll
Alright.
make
Better
it in
not
homebrew.
tell you now. See, it doesn't give me an answer.
All right. So let's see here.
Magic skull. Am I going to survive this? Concentrate and ask again. I give up. It's broken.
Where does it show up? Is it like in the eye
It
socket?
whispers.
Oh, it
Yeah, if you
but-
hold it and you ask your question, then it whispers like, "Ask again later" or something like that.
That's the laziest thing I've ever heard.
Does it only work for one person a day, or is it you could pass it around continuously?
Supposedly, it's 2. From what the old man who sold it to me said, it's 2 questions a day. Period. As long as you're holding it, you look into its eyes, you ask your question. It has to be a yes or no question. If it's not, it'll ignore you, but it still counts against you. So if you ask like a question that's not yes or no, it won't answer, but that counts as one of your questions for the day.
So you bought this from somebody? How are you even in business?
Can I try it?
Yeah, here, sure, give it a shot.
All right, I guess Bradley will take the skull and ask, was Jack telling the truth of why he's here?
Wow, going straight
Well-
for the throat, huh, Bradley?
Well, so I guess one of the questions as well is does it have questions?
Well, it hasn't
That's-
answered
he just
the
he just
question
asked
correctly,
to.
so I assume so.
They said it only works twice a day.
Only works
But it
twice.
has to work. The thing doesn't work.
Has to work. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Then still has.
I mean, I gotta think it's real. I mean, it does whisper it to you, so I mean, it'd be a
Yeah,
hell of a
but did,
trick
well,
to
did Bradley
solve.
did Bradley ask the question? Does it answer?
I don't know.
Do I hear anything?
Bradley, roll a d20. It answers, but it gives you another non-discrete answer. Ask again later.
Nah. Yeah. It said ask again later. You get that one before?
I've had it before, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I hand him back the skull. Yeah. It's. I mean, it talks to you. That's pretty cool, though. It whispers.
Should have had Ignatius look at it. He knows magic stuff.
It looks dark.
Nah. I mean, it kind of like it's funny. You ask it like a question, and oh no, try again later. Like it's funny. Like it's like a gag.
I don't know. It looks like
It
it's
would
like
be my
dark
luck.
magic to me. Just toss it down
Like a coin
down
for
a cave
children.
hole.
Throw it in the creek.
Throw it in the creek.
No, don't get rid of it. You paid for it. It's valuable. Or something to somebody. It's a skull that whispers to you.
Go sell it to
It's
some kobolds.
necromancy. It's dark magic.
Just because you can't explain it doesn't mean it's dark magic, Taurus.
That doesn't it?
No.
Fucking dark magic.
Is everybody imported?
I think he's still working on it.
I think we're
You're
all
still
leveled
working
up.
on it.
Is anybody else not done?
I'm ready for magic. Derp. I'm ready for import.
Yeah, let me know if you're not imported. Everybody that
Merrick.
I think I
got
did.
mine.
I think I did, Merrick.
Merrick, well, Thule. We did Thule.
Yeah, I'm good.
Here, so yeah, we should be all right.
Yeah, I think.
Let me see. It didn't really change any. I didn't do any big thing. No, it hasn't updated yet to the new boon.
Okay. All right. I think we're good. Loading. What do you guys do from here? Moonfire heads back. She's gonna use the summer court to head back to Loudwater. You guys arrive at the summer court.
We want to pay our respects to King Oberon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
And
Gotta do that.
yep. So, Bradley, you want to go negotiate on behalf of the kingdom, or you want me to do it?
I mean, we can go together, talk to him, make sure everything's smoothed over. We can hopefully, we should probably check and send a message to King Otilga, make sure those flowers are creeping out, like.
No, we already sent what's her face.
Moonfire.
Yep.
She's
So
gonna go
she'll
check
give him a
anyway.
reminder.
Yeah. She's
All
gonna give an update.
Moonfire will request a teleport from Run out of here. Will open up Imperial plane. Moonfire looks to all of you. Gives a nod and a creepy smile. Good luck. Could I give Otilg any idea when you'll be back?
We don't even know when we'll be back. When the mission's complete.
Soon.
Tell him we're doing fine, though.
You should probably mention where we're going. He might have slight interest in, the Raven Queen.
Oh, yeah.
considering
Tell him we're
he-
gonna go knock off his old ex-girlfriend. Who knows
Yeah,
what we're
gonna
talking
go.
about?
He knows. Legs go all the way up.
Alright, I won't ask. She steps into the portal.
You think she understands what that means?
She definitely knows what that means.
Oh, well,
Gross.
it's the smile. It's the smile.
And
all right, yeah, let's
says,
go.
You know she's like 1,000 years old.
She still kinda got it.
Ugh. Worse.
All right, we go in here. We bow. Or do we bow? Killed
yeah, we should
Not
probably
enough.
show some respect.
Should we,
We
treat
did-
this guy like we treat an IDF general? I don't know.
We did kill his slam peas. They had kids, right?
In the interest of, since we are
Yeah,
the direct
diplomacy,
representatives
yeah.
of, yeah.
Jack.
So we'll go in, we'll say, King Oberon, Your Majesty, we have rid your lands of the Baal Titan that was exterminating your people. Now we're going to continue on to the Raven Queen. Have you made any progress in bringing back your forces that were attacking the Dominion?
Way too loud.
He like that.
He says, we have sent word to all of the Eldred. All of our Fey people. They no longer dread any of the crystal in your land and have gathered what they can to stop it.
Standing. Now, if there's just a matter of recompense for the families that lost people because of the attacks, then...
We had 40 citizens die in their sleep from these Everbloom flowers in their brains.
We do not deal in coin and not have compensation.
Well,
Wow, sounds like they're stiffing you.
there has to be some sort of trade we can set up, especially since Queen Titania was desperately trying to trade with other people. Although we probably shouldn't trade in memory shards, there's certainly stuff of value that you can give us and that we can also give you. As a sign of our friendship and the fact that we, rescued the entire Sealy Court. Well, not the entire Sealy Court, but most of you. Feel free to chime in, Bradley.
I was going to say, I know that you guys have quite a few portals and the ability to use portals. We could always use a, not a complete gateway, but a way to get trade to and from different realms easily and quickly. And setting up this is almost like a hub for trading to come through for our kingdom would be nice.
We could have set dates.
I believe I've already mentioned it. Say again. It is not easy for those non-Fae to come and go.
Okay, fine. What else you got?
Wow.
Sure got a lot of cool stuff in here, Your
Now,
Majesty.
I would not mind moving material from one place to another for you. But it would not be suggested that people send non-Fae creatures through.
Yeah,
Right.
I think materials, we can work that out where the only people moving with the materials are connected to Fae in some manner.
My people are very versed in trade and just do not work in coin.
I think we
If
can
you want
work
to trade, we
barter.
can do something.
I think we should trade.
Yeah,
We are trying to increase our trade routes with all kingdoms, and we find it helps keep everybody peaceful.
yours included would be most appreciated and beneficial to both of our kingdoms.
Our
In the
lands have
interest
a
of
lot-
peace,
I don't think they can be charmed, Taurus.
are we trying to charm them? I don't think we're
No,
trying
I'm
to.
saying if that's
This
a
isn't a good-
charm
Well,
thing.
if we
I
are,
don't
we're
think
having the
it'll
wrong
work.
person talk to him.
No, it's the
Yeah,
boon.
contact.
Yeah, the little pin. I don't know if it's like.
Huh.
I haven't got to inspect it.
Is this thing working? Just like take it out of my jacket and like stab Bradley with it.
Ow! God, it's sharp. I just lost half my HP.
I mean, he's agreeing.
Okay. What is he giving us exactly?
So he
Trade.
says he doesn't do coin, but he
Mhm.
says that his lands are very bountiful.
Okay.
There is food, there is wood, there's things like that. They can easily offer you all types of materials, just not coin.
So do we get an auto trade route without having to do a kingdom turn for it?
They can definitely give you stuff. I don't know what you mean by an auto trade route.
I think he mean.
Instead of me using a leadership action on the next kingdom turn to get a trade route, can we get it for this?
Yeah.
Or like automatically
Yeah, they
acquire
will-
some of the materials.
I would say that they will to start off the deal. They'll definitely without you having to do.
Okay, cool.
I think that's pretty good. Use the
That-
materials to build up Loudwater and recompense.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll try to send
Yeah,
you
that makes
wood and
sense.
materials for houses or whatever they can
I think
to
that's
account for
fair.
the lost fight. He refers to it as a war, but
Oh goodness.
not like when he says things like victims of the war, things like that. He doesn't refer to it as just a battle.
Oh man, I don't even consider it a battle. Like a minor inconvenience in our
Right.
stepping stone to kingdomhood.
You're like, I mean, that happened. He says though, a lot of kind of it sounds like he doesn't get in a lot of fights. Like this is
Oh.
big, you know.
Love them.
This is just it.
This is
Okay.
it. But no, he says we have the portal open to the Shadowfell. Now, should you wish to follow after that spirit, left it open for now, but our people want it closed, as its influence has been slowly creeping in on the land. I believe the portal is at the
Well, I suppose we could go in and get this closed.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you're going to give us anything to help us do that, since we're basically carrying the team here, King Oberon.
Like a stone of dispelling or something that would instantly shut it without us,
a small
Better to
army
give
of
us something
Fae.
now than for
Scare
us
it.
to decide to take something later. Just a thought.
He nods and says, "You're correct. I'm not going to be giving you nor small army of Fays. I don't have that to offer you. People's free will in Feywild is their own. I wanted to.
Kind of a poverty kingdom you got going on here, huh?
We did just kill their queen, so this is the
Yeah.
we're back
Really,
up.
like I said, they don't deal in coin, but they're rich in all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What about items? What about, things? Clothes, weapons, bags,
That's-
trinkets,
That's
all
all
kinds of
the
things.
all the other stuff, yeah.
Yes,
Which we will help supply to your people. Account for your cost.
that
Most
is
I
most
can unfortunately
appreciated.
do is offer you the portal and time.
Yeah, good enough. All right, well
Alright.
let's go get this handled.
Yeah, let's go do what we do.
Party's big right now anyway. If I added an army, we would never get to it.
Just make them go on the same turn, on the same route.
Alright. You guys head over towards the portal.
Yeah.
You
Cost,
know,
you go first.
funny enough, Jack, you're
Fine.
not the first person to ever ask that. Go ahead and roll me a stealth, roll me an investigation. While all this conversation and dealing is Jack stealths off. You guys can roll perceptions if you want to notice, but it's a 27. And then investigation on. We don't have any book.
Nope.
Unfortunately, not easy to really find much. There's a lot of side rooms, a winding tower of a tree. You don't find much of great value, just a handful of coins. Some of the rooms have, like, some people left some coins on them. There's not a lot.
Does expertise mean you roll with advantage?
No, expertise means you have double your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
5 becomes. With that, I would say you can roll 2d12 in that many platinum coins. Represent a small bundle of time throughout here. 140.
Throw it on the pile.
Just tosses
Pull it
it.
out of somebody's house, throw it into here. You guys head over to a strange.
Ooh.
MCOS will approach first, since I'm sure nobody else wants to go through first.
Nope.
That is ominously creepy purple.
That is a very creepy
MCOS, without hesitation, walks through the portal.
Oh, he didn't even say anything
In
when he
a
walked in.
flash of strange purple light, he does not slowly step through. As soon as his hand touches it, he disappears.
Hmm.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
It's all you.
I'll go after Taurus.
Reaching out quickly here as well.
All right. Merrick will go next.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we're doing this thing.
I'll start to single file in.
Is back?
It's like It's like Stargate. Nobody wants to go in first.
Nobody wants to go that.
As you step through, roll me a d12. Let's see where you step.
All of us?
Just one. I'll take the first d12.
Who went
I see.
first? Say Mkasi went first.
I don't know why it's rolling for Rook, but that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
me.
because it's the one you have saved. So 7.
Okay.
Who else went through first?
No,
MCOS
I
went
went
through
through
first.
last. I was going to mess us all up, but
Taurus went second.
Maybe I just party. you guys will appear down by the river. More specifically, you see a twisted, dark version of Baldur's Gate. Heavy smog sits over the city, and a river travels through toward. Groups of undead are being lugged by carriage, inspected by large undead oak.
Man, I hate undead.
Behind.
Gross. I wonder if you've been here before.
A dark, broiling sky that looks like a storm is about to break out.
Well, it's definitely not.
Good gravy. Yeah.
We're
Not
not
go there.
in Feywild anymore, so let's stay away from that.
Right. So where is the Raven Queen's? Does anybody know where the Raven Queen's house is?
That's
Wait.
Cause.
It'll look at Imcos and be like,
Raven
your
Loft,
matron
maybe?
sent us here.
I'll remind you,
he can
you guys do not have a map of this place either. The players have the privilege of seeing the overview. You guys just see Baldur's Gate and a dark forest.
All right.
I see nothing. So yeah.
Well, Imcus would probably suggest we should approach the city and see if we can. If I could find a temple to Lady Shar, I can get guidance from her there.
Well, why are we suddenly doing this? Where did this come from?
I mean, we have to kill the. Well, yeah, we have to kill the Raven Queen.
Well,
Wait, what?
Imcos, yes. What do you mean, what?
I mean, what? We killed this Titan, and all of a sudden, here we are on the Shadowfell, and now we're just okay wherever our new join is, saying that we need to go. We're just going to go.
No.
Lady Shar wills it.
No. So, the Raven Queen was responsible for Queen Titania's corruption. She was the one who attacked the Dominion. We killed her once before. Now we're going in because the mission is to kill her again.
Okay.
That's it.
The going toward this town is going toward the Raven Queen?
Because Imcos is basically like our bloodhound to get us there. Because his Lady Shar does not like the Raven Queen. Is that right?
That is correct.
And so our best bet to finding her is to use Lady Shar's followers. To sniff her out, and this is kind of his wheelhouse. So
this just reeks of a trap to me. But if y'all are okay with it,
just try to act like you belong here. Look sad.
I like dirt. I like digging. Give me some gold. Okay, I'm done.
That was actually pretty good. You look like a normal. All right, do we need a cover story for why we're here? Or should we just roll on in there, Coach?
We'll tell the truth. You are guests of Lady Shar's chosen in her realm. No one will accost you. If so, they will incur the Dark Lady's wrath.
See, perfect.
And ours.
Just yeah, we don't. The Dark Lady carries a lot more weight here than we do.
You see, pulling a cart of undead walking past you, as Thule makes this impression. A Shadow Kai looks over and says, "What the fuck are all of you doing here?"
What the fuck he's doing here?
Imcos will approach the Shadow Kai. I am Shar's chosen, and they are my guests. You will do nothing to them unless you wish to incur her wrath. Is that understood?
Never seen.
He'll lean into his divine, since he's divinely favored by Shar. He'll put some weight behind that. I'll try.
17 plus 100. Yeah.
They look and they just say, "I was not thinking of doing anything. Apologies. You just look lost."
Mm-hmm.
They are not lost. I am their guide. Now be gone.
Very well. They pull at a rope that's tugging along some undead that are hauling some type of material in sacks. making their.
Probably children.
Oh, don't say that.
All right.
We don't know. We just pretend we
Run
don't
across
know.
the floor.
If none of you have the stomach to come into the city, I understand. I can go by myself if you wish to make camp out here, and we will return once I have guidance on where to find this Raven Queen. Although at least one of you should probably accompany me.
I'll go
Yeah.
with you.
Okay.
Brad Bradley.
Yep.
Remember, everybody, we're members of the Dominion on a diplomatic mission for the
Yeah.
to the Lady Shar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody behave like it.
As you guys start to make your way towards the city, Sir Taurus, give me a perception.
My worstest thing.
Well, you have a cleric that can guidance you
Perception. No, I don't want it.
if he wants to do his job.
Failing a perception's my. Oh.
He did pretty good there. Pretty good. He's
Whoa.
taking in the sights of the
Along the
Shadowfell.
way, you guys stop somewhere on the hills. There's a small ruined tower, and you make your way to the top of it to get a good view of where you're headed. The north, an ominous valley with a lake. A castle.
That looks familiar.
See the misty valley of Ravenloft, not far away. You realize this destroyed city to your south, Baldur's Gate. The misty forest is just to your north, and you start to realize you have a good understanding the general layout, the landscape. As you see
Guys, I have
far
great news.
in the north, a smoky spire, the volcano that erupts near Neverwinter.
Guys, I have great news. I know where we are.
How? It's completely different.
It's not though. I recognize all of it. It's just awful.
Wait,
See
you
that
mean
over there? That's Ravenloft. That down there is, well, evil Baldur's Gate. And then the misty forest over there, and then up there's the volcano.
You mean like a dirty reflection in a mirror?
Yeah, if that mirror wanted to kill you.
Uh-oh.
Pleasant thoughts.
Your perception of the land is just a matter of opinion, Imco states as he turns to walk back down the tower.
Ugh. So we still have to go into the creepy town?
Oh, yeah. We just went up the tower to get a look around.
Yep. So now we just got to find out where we're going. And so Imkos is your plan is to go to.
I'm going to look for a shrine of Shar, a temple of some sort, where I can commune directly with her.
That should be pretty easy to find here, right?
It should be. Nick, has Imkos ever been to the Shadowfell before? Or would he be getting some kind of guidance? I don't know. Kind of give me a little bit of lead here, I guess.
Well, I mean, whether or not you've been here is truly up to you and your backstory. Okay. I'm fine with you having that in there, but that is your decision ultimately.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that he's been here before. He hasn't extensively traveled, but he's been on the Sword Coast part of the Shadowfell. We'll say that.
Yeah.
He's familiar with Crueller's Gate.
Here, let me see if I have.
That's terrible. Did you live here?
No. Not usually. I usually do Lady Shar's bidding in Faerun. But on occasion, I am called here.
Oh, lovely. Yes, I could definitely see why you would want to visit this place.
Do you like it here?
It is superior in many ways to the other world.
Uh-huh.
At least for someone like me.
All bad as the other world.
You need somebody like you.
Imkos will kind of smile and he'll say, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out at some point. And just keep walking.
you head into Kruler's Gate. Undead stop you at the gate, and there seems to be a good amount of undead. Also vampires, skeletons, just walking around talking. It's kind of like a twisted undead nightmare version. A lot of
My
Shattered
smite
Kai as
senses
well.
are tingling.
And there's a large kind of ghoulish undead zombie at the front that stops you and looks down. He's about 12 feet tall, huge stomach, and he's in
Are you a
kind
dwarf
of
too?
heavy plate armor. He looks down and says, "No, I'm a glutton."
So you're fat. I'm sorry, that's kind of the same thing as a dwarf, right? No?
Funny.
Big
All
eater.
right.
I can respect that.
Is he barring our entry, or is he just speaking to us?
He seems to be the one that people are stopping to on the gate. So yeah, he's kind of barring the entry at the moment.
Okay.
He looks
He'll
and says, "What is your purpose in Kruler's Gate?"
Imkos will speak first, and he'll say, "I am Shar's chosen, and I am here on her business. These people are my guests, and the guests of the Dark Lady."
The Dark Lady. Give me a persuasion check.
God, running all these persuasion things. He's awful at persuasion.
Well, if things go all pancake shaped, don't worry. We've got persuasion guys.
He looks and he says, "I understand. Then you will escort them and be responsible for their safety."
Of course.
Good luck. He pulls his weapon away and allows you through.
What does he mean good luck? Is this place... I mean, don't... It kind of seems like they don't take kindly to random bouts of violence around here.
Imkos, being familiar with Kruler's Gate, will begin to make his way towards Lady Shar's temple here.
The treacherous, dark streets. A lot of shady figures standing by watching you. Groups of Shadow Kai watch you from the shadows. Undead honestly seem the least concerning because they don't really watch. They just kind of stand there, motionless for the most part. But a few folks look a little bit more upper scale, but not too many. You can see it is broken up into two parts, just like Baldur's Gate is, an upper city and a lower city. A few people down here seem to be somewhat nicely dressed. They look like dukes and noble folk, as well as you see a couple clearly vampires. Quite a heavy
My
presence
kind of people.
vampires here.
Not the
Anyone-
vampires,
Is there
but the
anyone?
nobles.
Is there anyone like following us or like tailing us as we come through the gate and head inward?
There's definitely a lot of people that follow you and then like eventually like let you guys walk off, like depending on what neighborhood you're in. But go ahead and roll a perception if you like.
Imkos would try to steer us away from the more shady parts of town to avoid trouble.
Imkos, throw me a survival.
Can I do that with advantage since he's familiar with this town?
I mean, yeah, and you have people with you, so you have
Yeah.
You can have the help action at the minimum.
Damn it, there's the same fucking thing.
Hey,
All
bro.
right.
Isn't the cop from the
He's
same
from
town?
Waterdeep.
Just on the
He's
other
from
side?
Waterdeep. He's from
Okay.
Waterdeep.
He's now drowning. As you start to make your way through, it's kind of tough to really, like, no matter what, you know there's a lot of dangerous spots. You're just trying to make your way to the Shard Temple, and you can do so easily enough. However, there is somebody following you, and Bradley spots it as floating not too far behind you. You're still like a few moments before you make it to your location. A beholder. Wearing a top hat.
That's dope.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
He floats over
Nice
and
hat.
says, good afternoon. I am
Tell me.
Duke Gorgothar.
Oh,
I heard of your arrival.
Write that down.
Gorgothar.
Word
The
travels
horse,
fast
the
around here.
horse will incline his head, saying, Duke Gorgothar, would you be able to direct us to the nearest temple of Shar?
And Ghost kind of looks at Taurus, kind of like rolls his eyes, like, I'm taking you there.
No, I could already tell you're making your way in that direction.
Alright, fine.
I was told that the lady's chosen had arrived. I wanted to see for myself.
Yeah, it's him right there.
Imkos will step forward. He'll say, I'm Shar's chosen.
Indeed. You do appear to be. When is the
Is there
last
something
time
you
you made your way into this town?
At least a year and a half.
Then you are not aware of the change.
I suppose you're about to tell me.
I suppose so. And move to... We'll do a quick break while I get this set up. We're going to roll initiatives. Let me move us to a map.
Oh,
As,
fantastic.
as
Oh,
the
fuck.
beholder begins to glow one of his eye rays.
Are we, is everything pretty much dim here? Like, and dark? You would assume so?
It's dim or darkness, yeah, all around.
Okay, awesome.
Any chance I could take a step back and cloak up before we have an issue?
You could be
I was gonna
stealthed
say-
for this. I think that's fine. We're just going to do... Let's just do a quick break. I'll pull up a street map for Baldur's Gate, and we'll just throw you guys just somewhere on here. Start a fight with the Duke of Baldur's Gate.
The Duke?
The Duke of, Crueller's Gate.
Oh my
Ruler's-
god.
Ruler's
I want
Gate.
to.
Now
I need
want a donut.
Gotta do an action real quick while we're all grouped up together.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink and take a leak. I'll be right back.
All right, 5-10
No,
minute
Jack,
break,
don't
guys.
step back. I need to
and
touch
then-
you.
And then we'll start a...
We'll be
combat.
fine.
God, the Browns suck. I think they're
Yeah,
just
they do.
Dolphins. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
After 25 years, we've kind of gotten used to it.
I
We still kept
know.
winning.
I like the Browns. I just don't like them when they play the Bengals.
This map.
Darkness, darkness.
Token.
I'm gonna get something to drink. And
Way to like... secret entryway for... bit more complicated than just a regular beholder.
Oh no.
His art doesn't look.
Like we didn't have enough problems as it was. Now it's a strange beholder.
I'll have you guys do nature checks when we like. It's one of the new. Actually, you could do study actions. It's bonus actions if you have one to burn during the fight. But yeah, let's call those in.
Oh yeah, let me throw initiative here.
And then
Um,
I'll have you guys also positioned somewhere on the map when you're back. I need to run to the bathroom first before we start. But...
Of course, awful initiative.
Guys, don't run away from me if you'll let me do something first. That's my action, like before everyone splits up.
Why would this guy just suddenly attack us? I thought everybody was friends here.
He wants that smoke.
He wanted that smoke.
He wants that smoke. And I finally got something to help the party.
You already do lots to help the party.
No, I got us something to stop paralyzed and restrained and grappled.
So is this like an evil creature, or can you use your safety pin of destiny to have him move on, or what?
I don't think it's gonna work.
He's not peaceful.
Nobody here is nice.
He's a top.
Well, I don't know. The guards seem okay.
And his beholder eyes kind of float around him rather than on tentacles.
God.
He's like an undead beholder. I'll be right back.
Oh my.
With a top hat.
Oh, my dick just got hard.
Oh.
So ranged attacks and staying.
Nick, before everyone splits off, could I have done something like right before we initiated, like casting a quick spell for everybody? Or if you can walk off.
What are you waiting on?
Nick, he had to use
Oh,
a
that's right.
turn.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Did we roll initiatives? Roll
Mhm.
initiatives,
I think so.
everyone.
We did, sir.
Thule and Jack.
I did not. I will now.
Damn human-sized dwarfs.
Fiery rolls a 2. Death Tyrant rolls a 17.
Oh god.
Not the worst. He's in the middle. Just need Thule. Thule, what's your bonus? You can't beat a 25, right? What's your initiative? Maybe you can. I don't know. No, Thule, I'll say you at least, your god grants you your buff. You still need to talk to him, but let's say everybody has a boon, yeah? Keep it fair. Thule has a negative 12 on their max health. What was that from? Do we remember?
The beast, maybe?
Probably
Negative-
when
not
leveling
negative
up.
12. I think we can erase that now, though. We can heal you to full.
Yeah.
We've long rested, so everything should... 2 things of music.
Yeah.
Thule. Not rolled it.
Cool.
Muted. Oh,
Can't hear you.
Hello, kitty cat.
Mhm.
My roommates dropped a string.
Oh.
That was
Edie.
for Christmas. They dropped off a string.
Oh.
Oh, hooray!
Hooray! That's what I said. Hooray! Now it's in my room.
Cat distribution program continues to work.
He's a good kitty.
Nick, is there any way I would have been able to get off a quick spell before we launched into combat?
Wow, what spell?
It would be freedom of movement touch before everyone dispersed.
What's it do?
People that I can touch.
Is it like is it like a minute spell? Is it an all?
No,
day
it's a
thing?
one. It's a one. Or it's 1 action, 1 hour long.
Reduce the speed or I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you have to use
Okay.
your action. We didn't. If we had said that before entering the streets, but we did. I burned. I think
Two of
Thule
you
is.
stay together.
I think Thule is still AFK. His initiative bonus would be +1. So, no matter what, he's at least second. Why don't we begin with Jack's turn?
Okay.
Jack first up in combat. Picture him with a top hat on and a little bit more zombie flesh, but a beholder. An undead beholder.
I complimented his hat.
Did people want to position themselves too?
Yeah, I would
or
say you
is this
can-
good?
Yeah, Jack, you mentioned wanting to be somewhat stealthed. Like, yeah, if you want to be like around the corner or down this
Same.
hall,
Imcos
you
was
guys can
close to him
kinda-
because he was talking to him, so I'll kind of stay right where he's at.
you guys can.
Anybody else able to target him? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming we have to. Well, we're not really supposed to be fighting around here, are we?
Alright, the fight came to us.
Fight him! Kill him!
It is.
You started it.
Make sure you yell at him that you're on a diplomatic mission while he's trying to kill us.
You have been to very shady, roguey areas. This is far worse in the Shadowfell. You think it's fine to fight here. You don't think it's a very big deal at all.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and shoot him then.
Now, of course,
Right in the-
killing the mayor, or Duke, rather, could be upsetting to the people here, but, you know, I don't think...
What?
Is there a reason why he's attacking us in the first place?
Well, you don't know, but I don't think that I don't think you
Hate
see
the
any
cans.
issue with defending yourself. So it's up to you what you want to do here.
Oh my god, he's scary. Kill him!
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just annihilate him. We'll deal with the fallout after. That's why we brought
Right.
Bradley.
All right. Yeah. Because all right. So I'm cloaked. Do I have to shoot with advantage or what?
You're streaming, right, Nick?
I am streaming.
Yes. Okay. It's just somebody. Marcus is just wanting to see now.
Yeah.
You should just join now.
Yeah, tell him to join.
So give me a stealth check. His passive perception 22. So DC 22.
Never saw me coming.
He definitely did not see you coming. 33, or no, just 30. More than enough. 22 passive, he doesn't spot you. So you're stealthed. You have advantage from unseen attacker. Natural 1 and a 9 for 16, it misses.
I use a little bit of luck. Try that again. Had a long rest. I still got 2 left. Try that again. And I hope this is the right move.
Let's go. 7 and a
Gotta be
3.
kidding me.
Unfortunately, it also misses.
That was your
Now-
warning shot. I don't want to hurt you. I like your hat.
Now, I actually want to say, I think this is not adding your heavy crossbow. Is heavy crossbow strength? Oh, that's why it's a strength.
Why do I have a heavy crossbow? It's supposed to be a regular crossbow.
Give him a bow.
I don't know.
The only thing I'm supposed to be able to use a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, you're not
crossbow plus
proficient.
2.
You're okay, so you're proficient specifically with hand crossbow, so that's what you need. So that would, I'll add a hand crossbow to your loot, but that would add your dexterity, I think, which is 5.
Because I don't know that I've ever had a heavy.
Oh no, that did add your dexterity. It didn't add your proficiency. Not proficient. That's what. Alright. Crossbow. No, I think I meant to give you hand, I gave you heavy. You need hand crossbow. They look the same. Alright. Hand crossbow, let's just roll this to actually +6. So that modifier gives 6 more on those attacks. They both hit.
All right. So damage.
Damage on
Sneak
the
attack?
hand crossbow, yep.
I
And
got it.
the
Hand
first.
crossbow. And damage.
13 just on the piercing damage from the hand crossbow.
Sneak attack. Yes. All that, and he's barely injured. Oh shit.
Good
Alright.
hit.
I'm gonna.
I didn't apply the 29 yet.
Okay.
I applied the 13. 29 points of damage.
Good hit.
Still barely injured. Okay. Gonna take a step back, re-stealth, and say, "I really like your hat. Sorry, we had to meet like this. I'm not with them."
Roll me a stealth check.
Of course, it's like he's absolutely with us.
Just abandoning
He's gone.
us.
He's gone. You turn back. He
He
is
just
gone.
leaves.
At the end of your turn, let's roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that he can easily.
I do have resistance to all damage if I'm in shadows. So
You can worry about any resistances when we come to damaging
Yeah,
you.
I know it's coming.
Announcements
So.
of resistance. Relax. If you get hit by something, let me know. But you're fine. Thule, we still need initiative. But is he here? Is he gone?
I think he's here. Yeah.
Oh.
You there, Thule?
He's muted. I haven't heard from him, and he has not rolled initiative.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Well, he's muted.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be able to hear him. But I don't know if he's here. We want to message him?
Nope.
Nope. Was that a not it nope or just no?
I sent him a message.
Yeah, you sent him.
I'm messaging him now.
All right.
Mass annoying.
Is he mad because we made him talk to his god?
I think he is a little salty right now. I'm not sure what's going on.
He's the biggest mad dwarf you've ever seen.
That he has to talk to
The biggest
Moradin?
mad.
Biggest, maddest dwarf.
Could have done it at the tree there before we left.
Yeah.
He could have gotten a boon. He just had to do what everybody else did.
Okay, he was streaming.
I mean, Rook doesn't have a boon, so I mean, he's making do.
I'm sure. Right there. I think he unmuted.
I don't think Mora has a bone.
Oh, he's unmuted.
Oh,
He's
wait.
unmuted.
Back.
See?
Hello?
Who?
He's probably working on it.
He might be having technical difficulties. I
He's a
understand
mess.
that completely. I understand if it's technical difficulties. I do.
All right.
I have had plenty of those recently.
Then I'm just gonna say it's not a Thule. I'm gonna skip over Thule because right now he seems to be unable to respond. So we'll go to Taurus. You'll be number 3 on this roll instead. And with that, I need a D10.
Man. I mean, I'm not here either.
No, you're here. Give me 1 D10.
Did that work?
Nope. 6.
Oh.
Okay, not the worst. A telekinetic ray. As one of the eyes lifts you up or attempts to. Oh, nice. We got initiative from. Or at least attempts to. Give me a strength saving throw. Magical effect. On the dice, that's looking pretty good for you. Easily succeed. You're able to hold yourself down, but he tries to lift you in.
I'm on a griffin. Can't lift me.
Oh, well, let's get the griffin on the map. But yes. Greater Steve.
He's having comms issues, Nick.
Roger that.
He's here. He's just having comms issues.
Got it.
It's funny because he's a comms guy.
Try closing and reopening it. Turn it off and on. Merrick, you're up.
All right. See, Jack, you went invisible, right?
You don't even know I'm here.
Okay, cool. So Jack disappears, and I'm baffled by that. So I'm going to come out here. Hold on. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. I'm going to shoot him. As one does. Let's see. Hit him with the old lightning arrow. Prop some damage.
Alright, 33 hits. Hunter's Mark. And points of damage, and then plus 6.
6.
4 additional points for Hunter.
Let's hit him again.
14 on the dice, 31 easily.
Hunter's Mark, Drake Confusion.
5.
Right. I'm gonna go back and hide.
Alright.
Drake's gonna fly up. Hold on, how far is that? That's fine. I can't move him. Why can't I? Alright, he's gonna ready an action. If he moves anywhere, the Drake will attack him. Bite action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end it.
End your turn. 4, 5, 10.
Fuck. Get out of this goddamn street.
Imkaz, roll me a d10.
Okay.
5. The Enervation Ray. Give me a con saving throw.
Okay. No. Can I add a Can I expend a second wind and use tactical mind with that?
A second wind.
Yes, it's a new 2024 rule. Basically, I can use second wind to roll another d10, and then instead of gaining hit points, I add that to whatever the ability check was. Or is this this is a saving throw, not ability check? Never mind.
It's a saving throw, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's
Never mind.
interesting,
I thought
man.
I didn't read it
Tactical
closely.
mind.
Yeah.
When you fail an ability check, you can use your second wind to push yourself towards 60. That's interesting. Ability checks, unfortunately, only, but neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this case, no.
Well, I still am resistant to it, so.
Yeah, not the worst. 8d8 necrotic damage. And you're resistant to necrotic?
Everything except psychic and radiant.
And that's one of your shadow.
Yes, it's the night spirit boon. Because I'm in dim. That's why I was asking if we were in dim light or darkness, and we are.
Very cool. While in dim light or darkness, you gain the invisible positions. That's
I can add that. I think I have to take an action
or bonus action or.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you do so. And while within the dim light or darkness, your resistance to all damage except psychic and radiant. So half damage. Taurus, you're up.
Boy, I wonder what he's gonna do.
What?
What is the
what is the Paladin of Lathander going to do? I wonder.
That is a good question, and you're gonna find out.
Healing hand.
Right. Well, let's see. First off, where is my channel divinity?
Imkos will look at the what is it, Lord Gorgoros or whatever.
Sure, he doesn't want to stand down.
And that's what I was about to say. I was Duke Gorglathar. If you do not wish to perish here, I would strongly suggest standing down. If you wish to just test me individually, I can understand that, but we have no wish to destroy you, only to continue on our way.
He looks and says, "It is the Raven Queen's orders. You're to die here."
Oh, wonderful! I'm just tickled to hear you say that.
Yeah, we're all very excited for you to say that.
Imkos is like, oh well. Lady Shara commands your death then.
Where did my channel divinities go? Or did I just totally lose them because I haven't used them? Where?
It's on the tracker.
No, but it's specific.
Okay.
It's specific ones. There's like Abjure enemy, and
okay.
For some, they're not under spells, and they should be under features.
Yeah, they should be under features. Here, let me take a look at your sheet in D&D Beyond. I might be able to see them there.
You did Vow of Amenity, right? Is that the one you wanted?
That's the Vow of Enmity is the one I wanted.
That's what it's showing right now. It says that at the bottom that you've chosen.
Well, it also says Abjure enemy because it has both of them on there. But I want
I guess you just tell me which one you pick, right?
Vow of Enmity.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, you can utter a word of enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you. So you fly up to him within 10 feet. Say this. Channel Divinity, you gain advantage on all attack rolls against the creature.
Alrighty. Let's see. Is there... Boop. And I am going to... That's a
Ooh,
26.
that was so close.
Damn,
I
it
don't
was
think
right there.
Can you behead a beholder?
Cut that fucker in
Just
half.
scoop his eyeball out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Does that hit?
Does that hit? A 26 hit.
Okay. All right. Normal.
$30 points a day.
30 points of damage. And
Nice.
now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him the smite.
Let's see it.
So I'm gonna give him a level 3 smite because I don't like his face.
Smite him a lot.
And level 3 smite. I'm sorry. What was that? 48.
Starts at 3d8, and then everything you go up by 1.
Okay, so a level 1 smite's 3d8, level 2 smite's 48, level 3 smite's 5d8, is that correct?
I think so. Let me see. Let's just
3,
click
4,
smite.
It doesn't sound right,
Wait.
it sounds lower than that.
Maybe it's
I
one less.
think it's one less. I think you're a
Divine
bit too
smite, 2d8, first level.
Yep.
So
38, 48.
it's level plus 1.
It's radiant. Do I get any cool stuff from radiant against this thing? Because he's undead.
He takes the damage.
Okay.
Good.
I thought they got double on undead. But
It totally depends on what undead.
okay.
Some are vulnerable to radiant, but not that many. 14 points. It really should be. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to attack again. Advantage. Wow, that's awful.
It hits.
Hits. Damage. Normal.
28 points a day.
And boo. And 3d8.
Smite again.
Smite again. So 3d. So this time I'm gonna use a level 2. Lame.
Fortunate, but hey, more damage. 8 more points of damage. Bloodies him under half.
Alright, so he's under half. That's it. Can I trip him? Is that a thing, or is it because he's floating?
He's immune to prone. He's floating.
He's untrippable. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to fly to this side, around him, but within 10 feet, and stop. Does the Griffin doesn't get any attacks, right?
Yeah, sure he does. He can dash or attack.
Can I get? Yeah, let me get an attack with him before I do that. Before I move.
Go for it.
So that and what's his
Greatest Freed Griffin. He has 2 attacks. Beak and claw.
Okay. What? How do I do that?
You open up his character sheet.
Okay.
He's got beak and claw right in there. You can just click on
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Whoa.
Are they the same? No. Claws.
No,
Claws
his multi-attack is beak and claw, so he does one
Oh,
and then the other.
Yeah.
Cool.
First one, then the other.
2 on the dice. On 8 misses and a claw attack. 15 on the dice, 21 hits.
Cool. And claws damage. Normal.
14 points of damage.
Okay. And I'm just gonna sit there.
And I would say we could definitely potentially buy mount equipment too to give him magical claws. This guy in particular takes all the damage, but most monsters are resistant. At the end of his turn, he's gonna do another eye ray. I'm just gonna shoot this one at Taurus because he's right up in his face. Give me a D10, Taurus. Five. Once again, an enervation. DC 17 con save against necrotic damage. 8d8 points of necrotic as an eye beam glows a purple light and then shines it towards you. 36 points necrotic.
Does that hit the Griffin or me? Actually, yeah, whatever. Because I actually rolled on the Griffin con sheet accidentally.
Oh, well, you can add your modifier. What's your modifier? It's at you. It's still +3, same modifier.
Yep, okay.
So unfortunately, it's not high enough. It still hits you. 36 points of necrotic. And then it's his turn. Gonna try to bite you. 13. I think he misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to take an op attack as he flies away and says, "Arr, damn you!" And he's gonna go to fly 20 feet up.
All right, I'm going to take a swing at him,
Dax
and
is gonna take a bite.
Dax can take a bite. He's gonna fly up as well. So bite and swing.
and that stops him. He can't go anywhere.
You got it. Then he'll just get to your op attack reach, which is 10 feet up. All right, and then bite attack as well. Bite, 10 misses,
10.
so 29 hits.
Yep.
Oh, 29 hits damage too. Yeah, my bad.
Damage, yeah. We are trying to kill him. 40 points of damage.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Where are you going? Nowhere, Duke.
You kind of get the
Dax is
halberd
just
hooked
flying
into
above him.
into a part of the skull, and you're just pulling him back down.
The Griffin's pulling back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is fun.
Bradley,
Playing
your
tug of
turn.
war.
All right. Bradley will aim up at the beholder and fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch Blast. Dice is gonna miss. 18 on the dice is definitely gonna hit. 28. And 21 hits.
So 2 damage.
8 points on the first blast. 10 on the second for 15. Not bad.
And then Bradley, will run back over and over behind that wall. Does that get me out of sight? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you can start to take some line of sight. Try to get cover on it.
Yeah, try to just, I think that's 30 right there. 5, 15. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that gets me 30 feet away. And then who's coming up? Thule. Bradley will give a Bardic Inspiration to Thule.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration to Thule. And Thule, we go to you. Any luck on the sound?
I don't think he's had any luck.
Don't have not had any luck.
No.
Well, Thule, if you're there, you can take your turn, whatever that might be. He's 10 feet in the air. Hooked by Taurus, so he can't fly much further away.
You can type.
You can type, you can move up and attack, whatever your plans are. You run forward and go to flank the creature. Now he is 10 feet up.
I think we know what he's gonna do. He's gonna turn into a giant, normal-sized dwarf.
Is what, a rage, right? Or giant's might.
Right, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Still can't hear you, unfortunately.
No.
Technical difficulty.
I bet an H1B guy would have had this fixed by now.
Oh yeah, right.
Huh?
I want to give him the chance to maybe take him down before.
Yeah,
we move on,
I don't
but
know why he just doesn't chat in freaking
try to
or
fix
just
it.
do it. Yeah.
Any better, Thule?
Oh, Biscuit. There I
we
am.
go.
There he
I
is.
hear you.
There he is.
Jeez, I don't know how long that's been going on.
Thule,
All right, so it's
actually,
my turn.
it is your turn, but before you go, I do need to shoot another beam, right? So, Thule, why don't we shoot this one at you? Because the original one was going to come towards you. So, before you go charging up, give me a D10. Another
Beam me
4.
up, Scotty.
Man, we keep getting 4s. Let me actually make sure. Reroll. Be the fallen magic eye rays. Legendary. He uses 1 eye ray at random. Okay, so yeah, it. Perfect. It's a reroll anytime that he does double. I just need to remember that. So he actually wouldn't have shot the enervation ray twice, but whatever. We moved on from that. A 10. That one's even better. Thule, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're smashing this.
He shoots a death ray at you.
Ooh, death ray.
And you do indeed smash it. You tuck and roll away from it. It's save or suck, so you fully avoid the death ray.
Ooh.
ND10. Yikes.
Yeah,
ND10,
you should dodge that.
And if it kills you, it kills you. It's not a
saving
it's not
throw
a bleed
thing.
out
Yeah.
point. You're just dead. But you fully like dodge out of the way of that as it just like burns a hole through one of the buildings nearby.
No, this is fun.
This is great.
Yeah,
you make your way behind the Death Tyrant. Your turn.
All right, so bonus action, Giant Smite to increase to a size 10-foot dwarf.
Uh-oh, it buffed him.
Nope.
Good
Don't
job.
wanna do that.
We just we needed a 10-foot tall beholder.
Yeah.
Who is now also a dwarf.
Sorry, because that messed up here. Let me try this one more time, and then it should.
I mean, I don't know what the roll is, but
Oh, you don't have to worry about the roll, I don't think. Here. Boom. Yeah, now it buffed you. It didn't make you grow this time, so I'll do that.
And so we're doing a strike. Do I get any bonus? Is there someone on the other side that provides some kind of bonus?
You have flanking, yeah.
All right, so what's that?
It's plus 2. 19 is the AC that makes it hit.
Okay. Damage. Yep. There plus 1d6, right, for the giant. So 24.
In fact, I think that's what the d6 it rolled was trying to do. 21 and then 3 points of damage. A swing into the Death Tyrant doesn't kill it.
That doesn't finish it?
Doesn't finish it.
Okay, we're
but a solid strike.
We're popping the flame rune.
Alright, so target takes 2d6 damage and must succeed on a strength save or be restrained.
Yep.
Saving throw. 2 on the dice, that is not good for him. Restrained, he takes 2d6 for 4 points at the... He continues to take 2d6 at the start of each of his turns, and he can continue to repeat the saving throw to break out of these fiery shackles. Start to hold him down. Let's just make sure he can't... Yeah, he can be restrained. Yep. Okay.
All right, so beholder, restrained, with 2d6 shackles and yeah, I'm going to yeah, we're good with that.
These hellish shackles appear and magically restrain down the Death Tyrant to the They seem to burn a fiery iron. Imkaz, you're up.
Okay. Is he still up in the air?
He's still 10 feet
Or
in
is-
the air, but he's restrained.
Hmm.
You're a monk. Just run up my halberd pole.
I mean, can I do that?
I mean, there's houses nearby. There's plenty of stuff you can do. I might ask for an acrobatics depending on what you're trying to do.
Parkour.
Yeah, sure. Imkos is gonna try to monk how Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon get his way up there jump on the griffin's back and just stab this thing right in the face, in the eye.
Poetic.
Nice.
Go for it. Throw me an acrobatics.
Okay.
Go to jump up onto the griffin.
Yeah.
Tripped.
It's still a 13. No, you don't trip. You're able to jump up. It's not super graceful, but you land on the griffin, and the griffin kind of like
Moving.
Yeah, it's moving. It rebukes the random person jumping onto it, but it does deal with it. Here, let me put you at 5 feet. And you jump up onto the griffin, at least able to get into range. But at first, like going to land and surf, it starts to like tilt sideways and looks back and caws, but flies you towards the Death Tyrant.
Okay. Actually, I think I might. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab him.
Just gonna stab him.
Just gonna stab him. Yeah, just stab him. I was gonna do something else, but I'm just gonna try to finish this.
Let's keep.
Um,
It is near death.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have an
Wait, did I shoot a beam
advantage
after
in this
Phil's
situation.
turn?
No,
I need to shoot a
don't
beam
think.
first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 targets. Sorry. Beam first. Tool, that's you again. Tool, roll me a d10.
That's me.
Roll me a d10. It can't be a 10. 2.
Yep.
Paralyzing ray. Con save. 17. You make it. You're not paralyzed for a minute. All right, Imkaz, go.
Ugh.
It's a good thing.
We good now?
Yep, you're good. Go.
Okay.
Jump up onto the griffin.
Yep. I don't think I have advantage in this situation, but I don't know if it's going to matter.
He's restrained, so you do.
Okay, I'll roll another one.
Oh yeah, those flame shackles, man.
Oh, 25.
25 hits.
Okay. And I'll roll a sneak attack with
Yep.
that too.
Sneak.
Eleven and 4, 15 points of damage.
Alright, I'll stab him again.
$31 easily hits.
Alright.
Sneak.
17 points of damage is just enough to finish him off. How do you want to do this? You jump up on
Imkos, as everyone's wailing on the Duke, Imkos will, after taking the one blow, he was kind of stunned for a second, just retains his composure, leaps up on the back of the griffin, and two or three quick jabs right into the undead beholder's eye socket, and the skull splits and falls down to the ground.
You see like the whole skull shake for a moment before splitting in half and collapsing, the red eyes blinking out of existence. Crashing
Didn't
into
see
the
that
table.
coming.
We'll pop down off of this griffin.
Lyri's action at the end of combat is to clap.
Yay!
Not to heal, but to clap.
No, she claps. Says, good job, everyone. That was really good. I liked where you killed it.
And now we're going to have to fight our way out of the city. We should
Why?
hurry to Shar's temple.
They probably don't even like that guy. Now they get to choose a new mayor, right?
Well, at the very least, put the remains in one of these buildings here. Maybe they'll think it was someone else. Did people see this fight? Are there people around?
Was it
Or
loud?
like, what's the deal? Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Stow the remains. Use that radiant
It only
damage
took
that
you
your
around-
lord is so.
He was stalking behind you, emerged before you guys kind of get to this entryway, and you killed him in 6 seconds.
Did you hear that? That the Raven Queen
Yes.
owned the mayor of the city?
We may need to purge this city. Come, we should go to the Shar's temple.
I hope it's still in one piece.
Soren told him to kill us.
I mean, he can't be the only one here, so yeah, we should probably hurry.
The Chad.
Is there any? Can I take his top hat? Dibs on the top hat.
Let's see if he's got anything in his pockets.
Doesn't have any
Ew.
pockets.
Does it have pockets?
Don't
Take an
touch
eye.
You don't
Hey,
find
which
you
one
should
is
take
fucking
its
body
hat.
part? Grab an eye.
He doesn't have to say. Thule probably. I mean, beholder eyes are probably like good crafting things. You should at least take one of those.
Undead beholder eye.
Yeah.
No, totally grabbing those.
Whatever we do, do it quickly and get rid of the body.
Yep.
What the hell are you gonna get rid of a body? It's a fucking
The
giant
Death
undead beholder.
Tyrant's
Where are you gonna put it?
teeth are good for great axes. They're 500 gold pieces. The Death
Nice.
Tyrant eye is 3,500 gold. An eye costs or requires a DC 25 Arcana to harvest. The teeth are a DC 15.
Yeah, get to work.
I try for an eye.
Try for an eye or tooth.
I'll try.
I'll try for a
For an
tooth.
eye. Tooth for
I'll
a
try
tooth.
for an
Yeah.
eye.
There's plenty of teeth to harvest.
Yeah, give me
I'd
one of
say
those.
If you guys want to try to harvest teeth, you can. The
The
eye.
Arcana.
The eye. There's only
Ah,
one.
give me
only
one
the
too.
only the main eye is the one that's harvestable.
Oh, okay. Well,
Taurus, help me with the eye.
But plenty
add
of teeth
that
that you can
inventory.
harvest for 15.
Okay.
Stole a beholder tooth.
I'll
Yes,
take the
Taurus.
tooth. If the eye's already gone, I'll take a tooth as
Well,
well.
rolled a 0.
What do you need help with?
I
He
was gonna
goes
say,
to
does
harvest the
Taurus-
tooth and it just shatters.
With Taurus giving me help, does that count as advantage?
We're just yanking on
Yeah,
an
he
eye.
can give you advantage. Yeah.
All right, let's go for an eye, boy.
You guys just start to rip this beholder skull apart.
Give me that fucking eye.
27. You get the eye.
There won't be much left.
You gather up the parts that you can, gathering one of the eyes, as well as, and you can see it kind of resonates with negative energy. It's
Ooh, Taurus, you want
it's a prized arcane magic like property used to make different things. So,
I know who wants this.
Does Emko see anything that might be useful to make like a poison?
no poisons out of this. You can make +2 great axes off of Death Tyrant's teeth.
Okay.
Jesus.
And,
Okay, cool.
And you can make, and so that would require crafting, but that's what that can craft into. And
Cool.
the eye itself specifically makes something called a negative energy crystal.
Nice.
All right.
Oh
Well, there you
man,
go,
I bet we could make a crown out of this and give it to the king. He'd love another fucking negative energy.
We should probably move along if we're finished here.
Oh yeah, here, hold on. Someone help me. I can't move this skull into an alleyway. Someone with strength, help me.
How do we add this stuff?
That's Thule or Taurus. Drokan, if he was here, would be able to do it.
Drokan is here. He's just standing awkwardly in the back.
Picking his nose. Yeah.
He's T-posed. Just
He's
sticks.
just T-posing in the back.
T-posing in the
floats.
background.
Floats instead of loading, kind of glitches around. So you guys head in towards a Shar temple, kind of a hidden little reclusive.
Yeah, it's
Shar
in the
temple.
same location as the
Baldur's
sanctuary in
Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah, it's just a
Exactly.
big. It's just more prominent.
It's just bigger. It's just a little more celebrated, not so hidden. But you notice that indeed it does appear to be somewhat hidden today. There's not as many people openly worshiping out in front of it. And as you arrive, Imkaz, they greet you. There's probably some phrase that you have to say to get in. Something about the Lady of Loss. But you know the passphrase, and you get into the front door. You see in there a kind of draped in black, long robes, a clergy of many folk that worship Shar here, and somewhat of an underground temple.
Imkos will approach. Does he see someone who looks like the senior member?
You can see somebody giving a speech right now to a large group of Shar followers further down in the temple, but there's a whole bunch of people here, yes.
Imkos won't interrupt, but he'll approach and stand over to the side in order to get their attention and kind of show that he needs to talk with them while they finish their speech. Can we listen to what they're saying?
It sounds like, for the most part, what you gather is that there is a kind of banning of their religion, of Shar, in the city. That the Raven Queen taken over and that her people are no longer welcome, and she them of like things that they can do and how to stay safe at the moment. And as you enter, the speech is kind of finishing. She walks up to you.
Imkos will greet her. Greetings. The Order of the Dark Moon greets you, as does Shar's Chosen. Tell me, where can I find this Raven Queen? I've been tasked with destroying her along with these companions of mine. Has the lady given you any guidance?
Just waving in the background.
Hello.
She looks and says, "It is good to see you again. The lady has not spoken to us. Not in some time now."
Perhaps I will try then.
Here too.
Yes. And what's her name?
Let's see. I don't have a name prepared, so let me see if we have a good one I can steal.
We could just say Head Priestess for now.
Who's the Head Priestess? But I was gonna steal one from Baldur's Gate. I don't see an easy, quick list of names.
Thickness.
It's a Viconia, right?
It might be. I was trying to find the list of that, like, all the people in there.
Viconia was the head one there.
Dude, stop spoiling it. I haven't made it there yet.
It don't matter. I'm spoiling it.
Doesn't matter. Why don't you finish the game? Damn.
No,
loser.
because if I beat it, then it's gonna be over and I won't get the experience again.
True.
You gotta just start a new game.
No,
Yeah,
but then I
do
know what
it
happens.
again.
It's not the same.
Just play a different character, a different story.
Just play the
Dude,
same
no.
character each time and make it a
What a second
paladin.
ew,
Idiot.
no, a new character? No.
I'm gonna build another white guy paladin. Time to game.
I can only play a bard. I like talking too much to people.
But yes, you'd speak with the High Priestess there, the Head Priestess, and she at least informs you a little bit about the area. She tells you that this area is mostly an...
There it goes.
Some of the songs aren't working. Tells you that there's quite a few areas. To the north, the Fortress of Memories. Beyond the dim forest. You realize that the area she speaks of is the High Forest, at least a reflection of it, and that the Fortress of Memories seems to be up where Netheril used to. She also says that there is a contingency of floating cities. One of them floats above the temple, known as Umbra. The Matron's Temple, where you can find the Raven Queen. As to find Shar, she has not been seen. No one knows where she is at the moment.
Well, Imkos will attempt to commune with her. He'll go to her holy shrine here and remove his mask as a gesture of openness to Lady Shar and beseech her My dark lady, I have arrived. I am your sword. Guide me towards your enemies. And attempt to commune with her to get guidance on where the Raven Queen might be. I mean, we just were told that she was at the Matron's Temple, but what is her guidance?
Yeah, give me a religion with advantage. Her temple and in her land.
Doris, he took his mask off. Do you want to see what he looks like?
Yeah. Can I see what he looks like?
See what he looks like?
Sure.
What does he look?
What does he look like?
He's a dark elf.
Oh my god, he's a drow?
He's a drow.
Oh, can we kill him?
No! The betrayal!
Betrayal. Is he, does he have like what level of features of dark elf? Gray skin, purple
yeah,
skin,
he's got like
obvious,
grayish blue skin. He looks to be fairly young for a drow, and he has the stereotypical red eyes of a Loth drow. But for some reason does not seem to follow Loth anymore. It has white hair. That's about shoulder length. You know, typical nondescript drow. Doesn't seem to be anything unique about him.
Oh, he's so sickly looking. Ooh.
It's a dirt elf. They all look like
that. We're down here. We're in like his area. You can't say that.
No. This isn't his area. Yeah. Speaking of which,
it's literally his temple. You literally
but they follow that spider god. The Loft.
Lofton.
Lifton.
Lifton.
It's Lipton.
Lipton. Yeah, right.
Why isn't he following Lipton anymore?
Oh. Why Lady Shar though? Out of all the bad gods, why that one?
I mean, it's like the premier Dami mommy, so it's like I'm surprised the dwarf's not following her.
I'm surprised that you're not following her.
Get real. Come on, look like you've been in the end zone before.
I didn't roll the second dice. Do you just want me to roll another one? Or that was with advantage. That was awful.
Advantage 9, unfortunately. No direct reply from her or answers.
Could I use augury, a divination, to ask if she wishes for us to approach the matron's temple?
Horse is tapping his foot in the background.
Augury definitely is a direct, easy path to get at least a basic answer. Yeah, if you want to use that.
Sure.
Horse, chill, just relax.
You relax.
You sit out and look at least for the omens, any bit of answer that she might be able to give. You do a small ritual, filling a small pool of golden, plate, small shallow bowl with blood.
Offer some blood, yep.
Yeah, and you start to see there's a bit of moonlight reflecting in, and it shines on the bowl, and it kind of reflects an image. Go ahead, and what do you ask?
Is the matron's temple my destination, Lady Shar? Should I approach and destroy your enemies? Yes, no.
What is this, the 8th ball? The skull?
No, the skull. Jack, you still got that skull? Let him do the skull thing.
It's not the skull. You see the bowl actually kind of forms a mouth.
Oh.
And out of it you hear a whisper. Kill the Raven.
I'll take that as a yes. Alright, Imkos will say his final prayers and blessings, and then redon his mask and approach the group. Lady Shar wishes for us to approach the matron's temple and destroy the Raven Queen there.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Jack. Yeah.
So how's Lady Shar?
Quiet. Unusually so for the Shadowfell. Sure, this upstart is likely interfering somehow. She shouldn't be able to. Not at her station. She has help, obviously, from someone else.
And you're sure it's Shar you talk to and not, some other weird voice.
Is there any chance that you could be tricked into... I just want to make sure that we're...
How sure is Imkos, Nick, that he was speaking to Shar?
You're positive. It's the same message
Okay.
she gave you when you spoke directly to her.
I
That was
am.
probably the most clear, from what you understand, when you
Mhm.
got chosen and spoke to her within the Sealy Court. That was the most clear she has been in some time, it sounds like.
I am
All right.
100% without a doubt that that was her and her instructions to me.
All right, then we
Imkaz-
we kill the Raven Queen.
Okay,
Imkaz,
Taurus,
give
how
me
sure
an-
are you about this guy?
Give me an insight check on that.
Who, me roll an insight or
Yeah,
them?
You.
Who am I doing an insight on?
Just do an insight check. That's pretty damn
20.
good. 20. Just on the general situation. You put something together with that. She's not in the Shadowfell right now. She's in the Feywild.
Hmm?
Oh, she's in that corner of the Feywild, right? That's got the Shadowfell in it, right? Okay. Believe someone has forced the Dark Lady's hand. Shouldn't be possible,
Wait,
but it
what do you mean?
is.
What do you mean?
I'm
Like,
not sure. I'm not sure.
Hang on,
I'm
you're
sure
waiting-
the answers will be at the Matron's Temple,
Are you
where I will
telling me
destroy her enemy.
that somebody ran Lady Shar out of the Shadowfell?
She
Our
did
God.
was not run out. I'm sure she has her reasons for not being here.
Was
But
she
she's-
dog walked out?
Yeah, wait, what? So she picked up and left, and now her people, your people, like your fellow Sharians or whatever, are being told to get out of the city. They can't worship anymore.
Well, I know one way to
this is a
solve that.
we're here to be the solution.
Okay.
The final solution.
Oh God.
Right. So that's good for you and all. I'm just curious, me who knows little about Shar, and I don't care about these people. Who be kidding? What's in it for us? What do we get for all this?
The joy of helping others.
Right. Okay, Taurus, shut up. For the rest of us,
You have the pleasure of serving the Lady of Loss. That is your
and what a
reward.
pleasure it's been. Lovely locale, meet strange and weird people. Ah, yeah.
You should learn to embrace the nothingness, my friend.
Better
You
than
might
sitting
find-
behind a desk.
Yeah, that's not rhetorical nonsense, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, you got to bang that redheaded elf chick.
That was a highlight.
See? You're already ahead.
Yeah, and you can find one of these people in here. I'm sure they're good for it.
Imagine all the goths in here.
Imkos
mask,
will approach the head priestess while everyone else is talking and ask her if there's a safe way to get out of the city, seeing as how it's controlled by our enemies. I'd like to not have to fight our way out if we don't have to.
This guy is nuts. You all know that, right?
Yeah, this is really fucking weird.
We
So
can
crazy
easily
somewhere
sneak
else.
you
We're
out
all
of the
stuck up
city.
here.
That should not
Sorry, I
be an
didn't hear you.
We can easily sneak you out of the city. That should not be an issue.
Excellent. We need required provisions for the trip to the Matron's Temple, and any other suggestions or guidance you have on the trip there, as seeing as how the situation has changed, would be greatly appreciated.
Only thing I can suggest is to be prepared for her trials. The Matron's Temple is where she resides. I'm sure that she has some level of action.
Yeah, and Nick, this is just me to you. Like the Matron's Temple, that's like Char's house, basically, isn't it? In normal circumstances.
In normal circumstances, this is Shar's territory and her temple. In this case, it sounds like
Right.
the Raven Queen is
She's been
living there.
supplanted. Yep. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure she'll provide everything we need to succeed.
You guys make your way across.
And yeah, he'll give his farewells. Does anyone else need to do anything before we leave?
I'm good.
Do we want to take a long
Yeah.
rest? Do we want to take a long rest while we're here? I'm assuming this is a safe area where we can take a rest if we want to.
You guys need one? If we've used that much on that fight.
A short rest then.
A short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
We'll say you guys spend a few hours this morning for Baldur's Gate, and then you guys short rest there. Go ahead and use any hit dice and heal up.
That would require some of us to get hit first.
I think some people took a wee little bit of damage.
You didn't even do anything.
Where do you roll the hit dice from again?
If you on the top right, if you do a
Wait,
short
is this a long rest or a short rest? This is
Short
short
rest.
Damn it! All right, I fucked that up.
Sorry.
No, Thule, stop. Short rest.
Where do you roll the hit dice from?
It'll make a pop up if you do a short rest on the top right.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Then it says select dice to roll from.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Then you
Yeah.
hit roll.
All right, where's my calculator?
Roll multiple times. However much
Yeah.
help you need.
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I need.
Imcots, have you been inside of the Matron's Temple before?
I have once when I first joined the Order of the Dark Moon.
So are there like traps that maybe they've turned on for us that like we'll have to avoid? Like, is there anything we need to be on the lookout going in for? Like anyone we can talk to about what used to be in there that might still be in there?
The temple is heavily defended, and yes, has many trials, which you would construe as traps.
Ew.
I've been through it before. I can give us some amount of guidance, though I do not know what this Raven Queen has done since I've been there.
So it's just the one hit dice?
No, it's as many as you have, right? So you have 13 hit die that you
13.
on a long rest you get half back. Means if you use them all, then you start to run out of that over more.
Okay.
Just the one hit dice, actually.
And I'm sure that we'll short rest more.
Alright, so yep, so
What's our end time, guys?
Oh, do we have a 10 o'clock end time, or can we?
I was asking. I was just
Keep
asking.
going.
I don't
Are you keep going?
No work. I can do whatever.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. Yeah.
I can
Well,
go
I
to
was
the-
gonna say if we're gonna fight the Raven Queen, I don't know. I kind of think
We might need
Marcus
Marcus
should be here
and-
for that.
Well,
That's his
100%. But we have to get to the temple and through
Okay,
the
okay.
temple, so we can at least start some of that. Yeah.
You don't want to heal up, Merrick?
It says I'm injured.
Oh,
but
yeah, I
I'm not
forgot.
on my
Sorry.
sheet.
You are.
Oh,
You're
by the way,
121
here you
or
go, guys. Song of Rest.
161. You are.
Yeah. Oh,
I forgot
there
I
we
can
go.
do this.
Whatever.
Song of Rest,
You can
Taurus. I
roll
think
more
that would
than
have helped
one,
you.
So you can
Let me
roll
do another
multiple hit die.
one.
Yeah.
Nox would definitely make us a tasty
And then-
Shadowfell
And then
feast.
everybody can roll the D8.
D8. Okay.
D8 additional healing from Bradley's Song of Rest.
Yeah, because no, 13th level it should be a
Sorry.
1d10.
Yeah, D10.
Yeah.
13. Right there it is. 10.
There we go.
Oops.
So
Yeah, I'm already on.
if you
I'm
roll the
doing
D8,
good.
you can re-roll it. But yeah, D10.
Play you a jaunty little tune.
160. That's wild.
You guys all heal just a little. Guys, take a rest before heading out. They then escort you out of the city in a carriage, kind of just sheltered. They move it through. They get past the gates easily by kind of paying off a few guards and past. They seem
like
to
a
have
griffin wing sticking out of the carriage.
Yeah,
You can
the griffin
you can
tails.
make it
And it's
go
like,
away.
what's that?
Just-
They're like, nothing at all. And coins. But no, they get you out of the city easy enough. It's then a few days' travel. Who is leading this kind of jaunt of the journey 3 days to the temple through the Ravenmoor dusky?
I'll be on the griffin in the
Cool.
lead, probably up about 30 feet.
Yeah, backs will be not far
So,
behind.
because the old beaky
Oh,
boy.
Duel's 100% on the ground.
What roles
air.
are we doing to navigate through
Navigating the
this?
forest, definitely going to be survival.
Can you put him
Survival.
on the Can you put him on the griffin on the thing?
I can drop.
I've got
Yeah.
a +3 in survival, but I don't know if I would get advantage since I've traveled through this area before or not. But if someone has a better survival, maybe they ought to roll or lead. I've only got a +3.
I'm staying invisible.
Not me.
I have a +6.
F you. Whatever.
You got a +6, Bradley?
Yeah,
Cool, it's not a
Phil
flyer.
he already rolled.
Yeah.
What?
25.
25
Yeah, 25.
School's not a flyer. We're going.
with advantage. You begin to trek through.
Advantage. I just did it.
You don't even need it with a 20. But that's why I laughed at that. You don't need the advantage. You make your way in easily enough. The first day, you find yourself through the dusky forest and into the Raven Moor. Thule, you recognize the landscape as a forested high moor. The hilly kind of swamp area of the high moor changed into a dusky forest that turns into what would be the Southwood is instead a murky swamp where your homeland currently is built. You have Loudwater being up ahead somewhere here. You don't see any city in that direction, and the rivers seem to stop early and become a nasty swamp, filling the land, drowning life in.
Oh, work.
But you guys at least get out of the dusky forest.
I don't know.
Go around
That's
that.
pretty wild way. Yeah.
Yeah, we should go around, not through the swamp.
Can I fly up and make a perception check
Yeah.
and see what I see?
Do we want to go back into the forest or skirt the
Perception,
edge?
see if you can see if there's any dangers or anything.
There are roads through the forest, Imco says. You can see them on the map.
Perception. So, does he roll perception? He does roll perception. What's his checks? How does he roll perception checks?
Well,
You praise to left.
Skills are on the left.
I think it's just on the.
Oh, there it
On your
is.
sheet.
Let's see,
Features on the
perception. Yeah,
left.
+5 for him. 16 from the
Nice.
Griffin. Roll me one for
The Drake?
yourself,
Or-
though.
Oh,
So Taurus, what do you see?
Griffin.
That's shit.
Too
Lots
bad the
of-
Griffin can't
Not
talk.
much.
That's why I have the griffin.
He can communicate. It's a greater steed summon. He can actually communicate with it. But
What is it, boy?
you look out. The Griffin sees in the distance as it looks to you and caws, and you mentally understand. It says that it sees a great dead tree across the swamp. The swamp seems to kind of be covered in a strange mist. He doesn't like it. Doesn't want to fly into it. But he doesn't know why. And he does like the forest more. As far as threats, a nest, a huge nest that is some undead bird creature about the size of a rock, 200-foot wingspan.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's
Ew.
flying over the Raven Moor.
ooh.
That seems like a problem.
We should definitely do what
I'll-
Like someone else
Stay in
is
the
up.
forest.
So we'll bank down and land in front of the party and relay that there is a giant undead rock, and the griffin doesn't want to go over the moor. Likes the forest better. Thinks it's safer.
Oh, so this rock you don't want to fight, but the other one you did. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not going to get a boon from killing this thing. The Titan, we got a boon. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
not go out there.
But you easily see indeed that is a dangerous path. Sticking to the dusky forest edge. Roll me a survival check for the day, whoever's leading.
All right. Bradley, since you got a +6,
Oh.
you want to do it?
Oh, I'm leading now through the.
Whoever-
Okay.
Or unless Duel wants to do it again.
Tool's down for it.
I was just saying, +5 versus +6. We got that one.
Hey, don't be a bitch. We'll roll with it.
Tool throws out a 16.
Hey, you go.
You start to make your way through. On the second day, you guys find that there is a little bit of a struggle traveling. Just the heavy weight of the fog, the kind of everything's muggy and wet. It thunders quite often and rains, and it gets a bit chilly at night, and it gets cold. I need con saving throws from everyone.
Are we
Can I get
moving or
advantage
camping?
because I'm snuggling my griffin?
Are we moving or camping?
Con save throws.
So
Hang on, let me put
it's a 3-day travel, so both. Yeah.
Let me put myself next to everybody first.
I would be throwing up the dome every night. Give us a nice, warm, safe place to sleep every night. Towards your
so yeah, you guys can at least sleep in the dome. Only con save.
Okay.
Don't be a bitch.
This is just representing the struggles you face. That is a fail.
It's a hard day sometimes.
Can I re-roll my con for inspiration?
Yeah, you can burn inspiration if you have it.
Because we're.
Whoa.
You're a human.
Well,
you sleep. You get it every.
I get it back. Yeah. Yep.
19.
So do I use that inspiration before we sleep or after we sleep?
So this will be on the second day of travel.
I mean, do I get my inspiration back or not?
Before we get to the temple, yeah. We have one more day of travel.
Okay.
Everybody below an 8, which I think is Bradley makes it and Forrest makes it. Everyone else gains a level of exhaustion.
Does that work? Does that work for me too? Since I don't technically sleep, I just go into a trance.
It's not a sleep.
Same thing, but different.
It's just a level of comfort, and some of the difficulty in travels ends up getting you guys exhausted, having to over travel. Some of the forest itself just exhausting.
Where do we select that?
So under your character image, you'll see 6 tabs. You can hit the first one.
Okay, I see it. Nice. Oh, you did it for me. Cool. Thanks.
I'll roll a con save for Lyrie. She's traveling with. Saves.
Yeah, let's go, Lyrie.
Nope.
This forest isn't as bad as the high forest. It's just about the same, at least in the rainy season.
Still totally missing it, but okay.
You got it marked off. You're good.
I do? Oh, okay. I'm just
somewhere in the haze. It happened.
Slow updating. Sure, I'll be there.
It marked it and it buffed you with it. Good. Final day of travel. Now, if you're exhausted, you have a -2 to the roll, guiding us to the matron's temple on the.
Bradley will.
Tired, boys.
Bradley, you're not exhausted, so go ahead and roll a survival check.
Word up.
19. The third day of travel is a bit easier as you break out of the forest, follow some mountainside edges. So what you all know is the area that is Lorcan Orlbar, and there you see a black pyramid sticking out of a small foresty side. Floating above it, flying.
Oh no, another one.
Well, they did say that they escaped the Karsus' folly by escaping into the Shadowfell, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
They've all been down here.
Nick, just like on the side, are all those towns to the right of the Matron's Temple, are those all floating cities too?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Umbradale or whatever?
Just Umbradale?
There are other floating cities, but the only one you see at the moment
is
one above this.
Okay.
How big is the pyramid?
How big is it's like a huge temple. I don't have a specific height, but it's just a pretty big pyramid.
Yeah.
Luxor or
makes Giza look small.
Go shot.
You know, I've never been to any of them in person, so
Oh man.
I don't. How tall is the pyramid? How tall are like the 3 pyramids? How tall are they? Like 180 feet? More than that?
Yeah, Giza's pretty big.
Pyramid height. 455 feet. So let's say it's somewhere around like 300 feet. It's a big pyramid, but it's not the biggest in the world.
Okay.
A big pyramid made of black stone, kind of looming ahead of you, and you see a large and I need to add fire rate. You can see a temple doorway. Somebody is mixing a drink very loudly into their microphone.
Yeah, mute
It is
yourself.
a temple doorway. Doors stand about 25 feet tall. They are made of black stone and etched with ancient wording that is at least a language that is far dead to all of you. I don't think you can hear us. I'm going to mute him.
Yeah.
All right. Large temple doors ahead of you.
Oh,
Can I go and do a quick fly around, see what I see from above?
There is a swarm of ravens encircling
go up there.
above.
Okay.
Would we have gotten rid of the other exhaustion level, or are we still going to be -2 on all of our saves because of that?
We did succeed, so we long rested. So you actually get that back. You guys long rest.
Okay, cool.
If we failed on that, we could have had 2 arriving here, but that was on the 2nd day. On the 3rd day, we long rested, and we succeeded on that roll. So you guys can be long rest and clear that exhaustion.
So this would be the morning of the 3rd day?
Afternoon of the 3rd day. It would take you a little bit to get here, but yeah.
Okay.
Generally. You guys wake up, you travel a bit, and you get here. Also, the Shadowfell is in perpetual night. There's never any sun that comes up. You guys are opposite of the Feywild, where the sun never went down. It never comes up here.
Well, this is a super sneaky place, so guys, we just pass without a trace and sneak in.
Well, yeah, we would want to pass without a trace and probably see if we can find if the door is trapped, if we need to slide a hand or like pick it to get in.
Inspect it, see like is there anything on the door to help us like know what we're about to get into?
Just sneak in. Inspect for traps.
It's a pyramid of perpetual darkness. I think we knew going in this place was going to suck with a capital S.
The entrance to the Matron's Temple looks to be sealed by 2 heavy stone black doors. There's the faint echoes of a tolling bell, somewhat rhythmic. But that's what you see. Like,
are we gonna
go ahead? MCOS would probably, he would probably remember how to get the doors open. I would suppose. Can I do
You've been inside before.
Okay, so I haven't been inside of it.
No,
I've just visited.
This is like
premises.
a very sacred, and going into this place would not be permitted by anyone other than Shar herself back in the past, and at this point, you think just the matron.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll roll to see if the door is trapped before I attempt to try to open it.
Sure, you can give me an investigation.
Horrible at that, but give it a roll.
And just to be clear, this will only detect mechanical or visible traps, and you don't see any. Right. And Thule, sorry, let me unmute you. I see you walked forward. I muted you because you could hear loud noises. Thule, what do you try to do?
He said we're going in.
Clang, clang, clang.
We can't hear you.
I unmuted you. What are you trying to do?
Oh, he's still muted. There he is.
Yeah, no, just trying much the same thing. I'm having issues with kind of being muted, but yeah. Trying to check and clear any kind of traps. That would be there.
You need to do investigation, I think. That's what he made me roll.
I would say as well, before you try to pick a trap, you have to find it, so give me investigation.
Architecture wise, could I get that plus 1d4 on it?
Sure, it's made of stone.
From personal experience, if you see a smaller door somewhere, check that one out too.
Does MCO see a smaller door anywhere, Nick?
You don't gotta link it, Thule. Just roll an investigation, add a d4.
You can guidance yourself too.
Yeah, I'm being a bit of a biscuit here. Okay. Investigation.
A 12. You also do not see any obvious traps. 2 heavy stone doors. You think mechanically they push open.
Yep.
You don't see a lock hole either to lockpick. You see 2 heavy stone doors.
Yeah. I'll if y'all want, I can push these all open.
Sure.
At your own risk.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We're doing this. I'm pushing them open.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a
I could
dexterity
wait.
save.
Oh
throw.
shit!
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, I was about to say, hold on. Let me.
What?
I need
I have an
I'm sorry.
unseen.
It says what?
I need a dexterity saving throw as the runes that are guarding the door activate, glow for a moment, and pulse necrotic energy into your arms as you hold your hands up to push open the door.
I think it's safe to say the door's trapped.
Been here before.
Dexterity save.
Yeah, whatever.
6, unfortunately, does not make it. You take 6d8 necrotic damage as the rune pulses purple magic.
It sounds right. Yeah.
So you can't lockpick away runes. Can we dispel magic?
Lyrie looks and says, I can detect magic. I can at least start checking, but I can't dispel
Can we just sneak around and look for another entrance?
Yeah, no. What are you talking about? I just cleared this.
Yeah, he tanked it.
Yeah.
I don't think that doesn't go away.
Did the doors open or did they stay shut?
No, Thule reaches his hands up and then has to pull away and roll away from a bunch of damage.
All right,
okay, so they're not open.
Doors are still
Go ahead,
shut.
Taurus. Try it. He already sprung the trap. Go ahead, open it.
Nope.
I think the runes are still on there. They're just going to activate again.
Yeah, let me take a couple deep breaths, and I can, we'll roll through this.
Lyrie looks and she nods her head and she says, "Yeah, well, we can roll through this."
There you go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought Bradley had dispel magic.
Yeah, Bradley's waiting for this all to stop so he can go do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let Bradley do his thing. But yeah, Laurie's right.
You guys know the Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm picturing, I can't remember his name right now, but the big guy, tattooed
Drax.
guy. And, yes, Drax and Mantis?
Mantis,
Girl?
yeah.
Yes, that's Lyrie and Thule right now. He can get through this. Go ahead. Bradley, what do you do?
Bradley will use Dispel Magic at 3rd level on the door. For the ruins
Dispel
that
Magic at
spark.
3rd level. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Oh, it's stronger than 3rd, guy.
There you go.
He's going to try to be nice to the doors? Oh, this will work.
It doesn't seem to shatter the rune.
Oh, no, they're strong.
Damn.
This strong rune, guys. I'm not burning a higher level for you.
It's all right. I'm Maroon Knight.
Why don't we just try and find another entrance?
Let
Yeah,
me
it's a
learn
big-
this.
It's a big
I already
team.
asked that. Does Imco's think there's another entrance? Can we look for one?
Didn't Doris fly around on his giant chicken and see
No,
if
I
there's
can't
another
because there's too many ravens.
It appears
that's
to
right.
be the
They're the
only
birds.
entrance.
I mean,
Oh no, a puzzle.
Okay, how about
Ah.
this? Anybody got a long pole arm or something we can just knock on the door?
Yeah.
don't you have a rod of whatever?
Yeah, I'm a
It's
dwarf,
not that long.
and
Fair.
you can knock against the dwarf.
Nate, can I try one more thing, guys? I'm sorry.
Nope.
Go ahead.
No, you said no?
Nope.
You going for it
just walks
again?
up.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
For it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll ding my chime of opening.
Nice. Why didn't you do that in the first place?
Shh.
I don't want to burn all these.
He did his part.
That can be opened or locked. The chime issues a tone and lock or latch on an object opens. Can't reach the object if locks or latch remain. Object chime 10 times after the cracks. Time of with a ring sound. The temple doors grind open. One charge.
All right, guys. I
Nice,
can only do that
Bradley.
6 more times.
Very nice.
Remind me to when you run out of those, we'll buy another one. Just put it on the company tab.
Yeah, well,
we'll
definitely look for more of these.
That's a
I
neat
call-
trinket.
I call it my puzzle breakers. Don't look at it, Jack.
I don't have one of those.
Ah.
Party starts to make finding halls,
Deep.
long corridors that hum with whispers, and the noise begins to intensify the deeper you go. The echoes seem to repeat. Sounds like they are whispering fears and doubts that linger in the back of your mind. For this, I need insight or religion checks.
I can do religion.
Everyone needs to make a check. A check, not a save. Insight or religion.
Religion check.
My rolls are garbage.
The DC for this is only 14.
At 20.
Not bad.
No doubts here, boys.
Everyone makes it but Merrick. Merrick, what are your character's current fears and doubts?
Impotency.
Not good enough. He'll never catch the butcher.
Yeah. He's never been good enough.
Elves aren't real people.
Yeah, he's always been treated lower class. His biggest fear is that he'll be nothing.
His lingering odor that won't go away. People notice it.
Those whispers become overwhelming, and you start to feel a pulsing headache. You take
Anybody got any Advil?
3d6 psychic damage. You have disadvantage on any saving throw next hour.
All right. Dang. Go.
Everyone else. Oh, I have to roll for Lyrie too. Just walking through, just humming. This place is nice.
Puzzles.
A section of the temple's floor is a grid of shifting tiles that is changing pattern every 6 seconds. Some tiles seem to sink into shadow, while others glow.
Is there a lever on the other side?
There is no lever, But there are two options for this puzzle: acrobatics or investigation to get through the room without issue.
Can I fly over it?
I will say that flying over the bad tiles has the similar negative effect. So,
Imkos will attempt acrobatics.
Sir Taurus, do you really hate puzzles this much?
Yes.
All right, come here. Come next to me.
Okay.
Do we all have to do this, or is it enough for one of us to make it?
No, one.
I'm over
One
here
person.
hiding.
Imkos is gonna.
Who has the worst of both? Like, who is not gonna be able to dip dogs and duck their way around this?
Imkos is gonna acrobatics across it, right?
Imco skips
Yep.
across no issue.
Okay. What were our options? Acrobatics, and what was the other one?
Acrobatics or investigation.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, are you bad at both
Again,
of those,
so
Sir
we
Taurus?
I
I got
I
disadvantage, right?
I am terrible at both of those. Can I intimidate the runes?
You can't intimidate the rune.
That's worth a shot.
Before I waste it, Nick, is this something that a dimension door I would be able to just pop up next to?
You can burn dimension
off?
door. Sure.
All right, I can take one person. He's got disadvantage.
Take me, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but Merrick has disadvantage on
Merrick-
stuff right now.
He's
Oh,
already
never
got
mind.
it.
Merrick's good. Come here,
No,
Taurus.
this is a check, not a
I
save.
use one of my luck.
Yeah, this is a check, not a
Yeah, it
save.
was a
Merrick
check,
does
not a
not have
save. Thank you.
disadvantage. He
All
makes
right.
it
Okay, no, Merrick's good. Come here,
across,
Taurus.
with Lyrie, both of them nat 20ing right across. Jack, 9. Unfortunately, you step onto one tile, you're like, this is easy. And then the tile you're stepping onto shifts to a glowing light and then to a dark shadow as it tricks you. And you take 2d10 necrotic damage.
Or I can just luck and try again.
You can luck it.
Do it.
Let's do that.
Do it.
Jack doesn't take damage.
There you go.
Jack
You
climbs
get
There you
across.
go.
across without issue.
Down to 2 luck.
As you well, describe the luck. How do you avoid this shadow tendril that comes out to attack?
Well, I take a step to my left and dodge. Then I think in my head, tomorrow, baby, could use a hand. And then, well, wouldn't you know, inspiration strikes, and I'm able to make it across.
Flipping over the tendril with no damage taken, landing on a glowing light tile. Across.
Lady Luck still likes me. Really.
My Griffin's not on here, but does he have to save too?
The Griffin will have to do acrobatics or investigation.
You want me to take your
I can't.
instead?
There we go. Okay, acrobatics. Let's see.
Acrobatics for him would just be a dexterity +2. Investigation would be intelligence -4.
Do you want me to take him and leave you, or take you?
No,
and leave him?
no, it's fine. I'm sorry. He said
Investigation is
it's plus.
intelligence.
Okay, so
Dexterity is acrobatic.
Okay. So normal check. Alright.
All right. He does take 2d10 damage as he's not able to avoid the shadows on the way across. I won't kill him. 2d10.
No.
3 points of damage.
He's fine.
Flies across. The two of you, Dimension Door across, burn that spell slot you
Yep.
did. And then Thule, did you roll?
No. What do I need to do?
Either investigation or acrobatics. You looking at, and acrobatics is 1, investigation is 4. So give me an investigation.
Oh, biscuit.
Natural 1.
Can I? You know, let me inspire that.
Go for it. Burn his inspiration as well, but give me another investigation. 17 on the dice for a 21. You make it across without issue as well. The puzzle room seems to give you no issue at all. The next chamber reeks of rust. Quickly realize it is not rust.
Oh
Blood.
no.
It's a rust monster.
It's blood. Right?
Blood. You see
Oh,
a
okay.
dark,
Oh god.
bubbling font of
If you
liquid
know, you
sits
know.
at the center of this chamber. Its surface reflects a distorted view of yourself. The font emits a wave, erotic, dreadful.
Yeah.
Ew.
We should destroy this.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's,
No, you should leave it. This is Lady Shar's holy temple.
Yeah, don't
touch,
don't
touch,
kind of
anything.
disgusting.
touch nothing.
Does
Show
she?
some
Does she?
respect.
I mean, it looks like it might be defiled.
Yeah.
Is she?
no,
Is she into the pools of blood?
Does Zemkos think that this is something that Shar would have here, or is this something that the Raven Queen would do? Or is he doesn't know?
Kind of
Because
disgusting.
As you often do blood sacrifices, you immediately recognize that a sacrifice is a possible option. There is no doorway out of this chamber, and you realize to move on, you have to appease the blood font.
Okay. Zemkos will say, no, this is a blood font. It is commonly used by Sharans. A sacrifice is required to move past this room.
Yeah, no, that's
And
not
we're fighting
cool,
for
man.
Shar?
Hold on, what kind of sacrifice? I have an
That-
idea.
Like, are there any rats around?
No, I have an idea, Imco.
Doesn't
No.
have to be a
Imkos,
person, just
you
blood
know-
is
Yeah.
required.
You know two things would work for Lady Shar. 20 hit points of blood, or an actual background roleplay based memory that your character cares about, and it has to be compelling enough to me to offer to Lady
Or-
Shar.
Or it's the
Where's my
drip in the
Drake?
throat.
And you will forever
Make the
forget
damn
it.
sacrifice. Word up.
Where's my Drake at? There's he. I'll get him.
You're gonna sacrifice back?
20
yeah, but he'll
HP
get
off
over
of
it.
him.
I can bring him back. Or
20
we
HP?
can drain
It's-
20
it's-
HP off
What
of
about
him.
the
It
cat
is-
or this Drake?
It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
each
you
person
go-
has
Not
to
real
do
people.
this. It is not
Each
one
person.
person.
Oh, okay.
To
Alright.
get through this room, you have one of those options.
Oh, Vax
Yeah,
is a
no,
team
go-
player.
Drain it from me. Let me see this. I'm curious now.
You're
MCOS
already
will
injured, man.
approach. MCOS will approach the blood font, and he will offer his memories of his childhood in Menzo Baranzan and his first days in the Brigand Dearth before he met Lady Shar
Oh,
as an
whoa.
offering.
Bullshit. Back that off. That ain't enough.
What?
Dude,
What?
each
Back-
person has to do one.
Yeah. Back that off. That ain't enough.
That's
Wait.
not your call. That's Nick's call.
Wait, everybody has to do it?
Everybody
Yeah, that is Nick's call.
Everybody's going to have.
Fool's like, oh, MCOS is like crying about being an orphan. That's a bullshit freaking plea for power. I'm gonna step up, and I'm a dwarf. I'm making myself a self-made man. All right. Take from me what you will.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Maybe not.
Do you offer
Maybe
blood
so.
or do you offer a memory? Cool.
Thul's offering blood here.
Okay.
He's gonna be the defining dwarf of the new generation.
You watch as Thul's eyes begin to bleed, and then he begins to cough up blood.
Oh my god.
20 hit points of blood is drained from you. Feels in. And Imkaz, your memories, Menzo Branson and the Brigandairth's first few days, fade forever. The two of you see a pathway through the.
MCOS will go through the pathway of blood.
It is uncomfortably warm, and the top layers of it are coagulating. And much like submerging yourself in a very viscous water, hold your breath as you go down, and then realize you can breathe down here. And at some
Excellent.
point, it seems like you have flipped around. As you look back, you can see an upside-down reflection of the rest of the party.
So we just come out in a blood font in a different room. Got it.
In an upside-down room.
All right,
You have made
Imkos
your
will
way
go
through.
through with Thule.
Lyrie looks and says, "Did they just walk through the blood? That's pretty nasty.
That's super gross.
That's really
Not
no.
very Lathander-like."
Yeah, none of this is very Lathander-like.
Sure, Taurus is Lathander gonna be cool with this? Like,
No, that's my question. Like, I can't participate in a blood sacrifice, especially.
Maybe if you gave up your memories of Lathander, you could make a choice.
I'm not doing that.
you don't have to give up all of them. Just give up like that one defining moment when he dunked you underwater or something.
Well, so
Look, it's a
memory it
win-win.
is. So Sir Taurus will step up and he will offer the memory of his first or his 16th year at the Harvest Festival and his first kiss to Eleanor Vertonwood behind one of the tents at the Harvest Festival, and the dancing and singing and revelry that they shared that night. But no
It's one of
sex.
the most sacred moments ever.
As that memory begins to fill your mind, a smile crossing your face fades to a dull look. You forget everything about it. But now you see a pathway. You don't know why you're staring into this blood pool, your mind kind of shaken for a moment. The cat is rubbing up against the microphone. Cat, go away.
I want to be part of the game too.
I hate this.
But a pathway opens up.
This better be worth it. All right, come on, Griffin.
Griffin follows behind you. I'll say your steed gets through with you.
All right, well, I guess I'm next. Jack doesn't bleed, so this is kind of a painful one. The reason actually I don't like elves, as it happens, I'm sure Taurus members from the Giga Chad's campaign when I said I don't like elves. The only woman I ever actually loved, who broke my heart, Deanna Thievesbane, and yes, the name was not lost on me when I met her. I met her because I actually stole her heart. Funny story. It was actually a magical moose heart that she had, and I wanted it, so I stole it. And she tracked me down, which no one ever done that before. Usually get away pretty clean. And we kind of hit it off. And I thought this was like the one for me. And it turns
You're
out
a moose. Get over it. We're done.
And that's when I really got scarred, because the ugly dwarf said to get over it. And I stepped in his blood, and I wanted to puke. Because it
A 10-foot dwarf, motherfucker.
about 9 feet, because you left about a foot of it here on the altar.
Feels fully on the other side.
9.5.
Not close enough to yell at you or hear you. But all memories, Steve's Bane, start to drain from.
Good, I hate that bitch.
What bitch?
Ah!
As you start to forget. Star accepts your offering, and a portal opens. Lyrie looks to Bradley and Merrick. I'm just gonna offer 20 health. I like my memory.
That's right. Too many good memories.
She cuts across her hand, and blood begins to drain through, and she's like, "Yeah, that works," and hops into the blood.
All right, Merrick, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell a story about how I was.
Be a bitch.
A lot of my memories from Waterdeep aren't that great, but I'll offer up my best one is when, at the crisp elf age of 83, I was promoted to the rank of Ward Civilar in Waterdeep, and was given a command right before everything fell apart and I joined the Kingmakers.
You want to offer the memory
age
of
101. My bad.
You want to offer the memory of that command? Of what exactly is the memory?
Of, Just getting promoted and the parties and
Ah.
actually having respect for once.
So some of the better memories of working as a
Sacrifice, right?
that work. Many of the memories enjoyed in Waterdeep, and memories for elves, though, to even have a bit more precious than for humans. They trance back on them and don't often said, those are taken forever.
There'll be one that I miss.
The doorway opens. Push through the blood. And your Drake companion hop. Bradley.
Bradley will think of the memory of when he was sitting alone in the tavern, waiting to meet what he had heard the rumors about was the Kingmakers, the group of a king and his council, and knowing that if he could just speak to them, he could maybe join them and go on an adventure that would hopefully bring his boring, non-existent life to have meaning. And he wants to give up the memory of meeting the Kingmakers in the bar for the first session.
Damn, son.
Memory of ever meeting. As you look into the blood pool, see the whole party sitting at that table. Fearful moment. The city of Waterdeep celebrating. Party, sitting and drinking. Then it becomes a ripple, a pathway. What are you thinking about again? All memory. Kingmakers. Forgot who they were. Remember, I will say just the last few. You know you're part of a council. You know you're part of a kingdom. You never remember being asked to get here. What happened? Important chunk of Bradley's more recent memory.
Oh. Ooh. What? Oh, this is gross.
You hear a cat meow as he pushes you into the blood font, and then he does his.
Oh, what the fuck?
Drokan does his.
Drokan would definitely do blood.
What?
Yeah, he would definitely jump right in that and just cut himself up.
they make their way through. I'm sure, whatever they do, they haven't had the chance to long rest and heal or level up, so I'm not gonna damage them. But the rest of you make your way through.
Woo!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What does Imco see once we're on the other side? What does he see in the room? Is also I know it's a mirror version, but on the way out, like, what's next? And how late are we going? Are we playing to 11, or what are we doing?
We'll get to just this last chamber. You find ahead of you the vault door. Embroidered on a large stone circle in the door, the image of a raven. And moonlight
Here she is.
passed down a small hole.
Right.
What is going on? Who?
What do you mean?
What am I doing here?
What are you doing here?
Later.
Who are
You were supposed to give me all of your things. Remember? We talked about this.
I was?
Just give them to me. I'll hold on to them for you.
What?
Bradley, get it together. Get it together. Hey, look at me. I know that you are under some strain. But
what are we doing? We were coming out of like a goblin forge or something. What the hell? What the fuck is this?
Goblin Forge? That was months ago. What
Where
did you do? What did you do?
Who is that guy? Why does he want my stuff?
Oh,
And who is this guy? Why is he all creepy? I thought you didn't like Drow.
Listen, I don't like Drow.
You can't tell what he is. He's got a mask on again.
Taurus is
You
just
got
gonna
red
slap
eyes,
him across
man.
the face and just be like, "Get a hold of yourself."
Ow, that was like 2 HP. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Take like 2d10.
Like, yeah, I got a strength score.
Ow, that I have -1 strength. That hurts.
Listen,
Okay.
I need your head in the game right now.
Okay, all right, Taurus. Okay.
Lyrie looks and says, "And you were gonna give me your coat."
My
You said,
coat?
yeah, you said your jacket. You didn't really like it that much.
Oh, the cloak.
Taurus is gonna shoot her a withering look.
I like her.
The
You were gonna
cloak?
do no such thing.
Oh, okay.
Let's get through this. Help me get through this room.
Where did I get this eyeball? What's this eyeball doing in my pocket?
I think you have to cast
You
a
have a
spell
coat.
magic.
Oh yeah, Bradley.
Again.
He's just gonna turn him and just push him towards whatever he's supposed to do to spell.
What do you mean again?
Going through puzzles.
Oh. Okay. I remember that.
Does the door look like it's locked or has some kind of mechanism, or does it not appear to have
Investigation DC 18.
any? Oh boy! All
There we
right, I'll
go.
try. I'll try.
And Bradley cast the spell magic at 5th level on the door.
Oh no!
5th level, unfortunately, does not make it. DC 18.
Does someone want a guidance? Does someone want to guidance me?
Yeah, I mean, like I can
Yes.
do it with
Roll a d4.
And
Well,
I'm sorry, Nick. Did you say I have to roll for that, or no? It
with,
just fails.
You do. DC 18, Brad.
Hey, you're good at that.
Nice.
Not a save, just a check, but a 16.
Oh, sorry.
You're
My
good.
bad.
A 16 plus 5 is still a 21.
Okay.
You
Right back.
see the raven glows, and there's a cawing sound, and then shatters away, revealing just a set of runes.
Oh, these damn things. Oh,
Does anyone speak Celestial?
hang on.
Nope.
Let me double check. I don't think so.
Nope. I
No.
don't think so.
No.
I do not. Bradley, tongues.
No one has Celestial. Yeah.
I
So
don't do that. I don't
actually,
remember. I
Lyrie
don't think-
knows Celestial. Funny enough, she knows
Nice.
Draconic, Common, Elvish, Celestial, Sylvan.
Best
Jesus,
player on the team.
She
fucking
looks.
dictionary.
She looks and she says, "It's Celestial runes. It says sorrow, joy, fear, rage, and love. It looks like they could be ordered."
she's the MVP.
Hang on. Sorrow, joy. What was it?
Fear,
Anger.
rage, and love.
It's a puzzle. What order would those things go in?
Fear,
I don't know. Does anyone know Raven Queen lore
Rage.
or
If you
Char
can't
lore?
figure it out, then I need a DC 18 investigation, and Imcause has already failed them.
Can we all roll that?
Anyone else?
Oh,
can
I
try
didn't know
to?
that's what it was for.
I know. I know you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Their Taurus doesn't know it either.
All right. What was the sorrow, joy?
And it looks like they can be ordered. There's 5 of them, so you can choose which
So-
one goes in which order.
All right. Hang on.
Right now,
Let me
they
try.
Are, right now they are
let
in
me-
that
I-
order.
Where's my pen? I gotta write this down. All right. Sorrow.
I
Okay.
type-
So something bad happens. You gotta think. This is
typed it in as
sorrow,
well.
joy. What was it? Joy, fear,
Rage and love.
rage, and love. Okay. So
Depth of a relationship.
this is a Sharon
I'd say
thing.
love is
So
probably
remember, like, so
sorrow.
people come to Char because they lost something and they want to forget, right? Isn't that just like the normal thing for them? So
Yes.
you would put love?
Then joy.
No. Maybe
No?
joy at the end? Okay, so love, rage. Love, sorrow. If you lost something, rage.
I
And
would say
then
sorrow. We need to be either
sorrow.
at one end or the other.
fear,
So like
and then joy. All right.
What
Uh,
was
is-
the investigation?
The investigation,
Like,
18 is a success, and
Huh.
Taurus, you are pretty much spot on, almost.
Yep.
oh,
Love comes first, indeed, as people
Mhm.
show up to
Yeah,
shower
love.
with love.
Yep.
Sorrow's last, I bet.
Sorrow
Love, rage, fear.
is not last.
you're-
second.
You were
It's
correct.
not.
You were
Second.
correct with joy being last. It is love, and then rage.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Love, rage, then sorrow,
Fear,
fear,
then sorrow.
then joy.
Enjoy.
Sorrow as they give themselves to Shar, and joy they have forgotten their.
totally lost where
And
I'm
an
at.
18 investigation succeed. And as you place those runes, the doorway opens.
Darn nonsense.
You got
Sorry.
it. You did it. Good job, Taurus.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
You're a natural. You should reconsider your
What we
choice of
will
deities.
leave
that
off
You
you
made it
guys will
through
mention.
all of the challenges.
and pick up with next week is the essence of purple flames filling a chamber. And a
Yeah, you won't
heavy-
miss it.
You won't miss it.
Oh, good.
A heavy kind of emotional weight in this room, heavier than you felt in the rest of the temple, and turning to face you in a deep purple cloak, wearing black leathered armor that seems to be embroidered with amethyst gems, and a mask made of porcelain, painted a frowning face. The Raven Queen turns to all of you, and a set of 6 black wings sprout from her back.
Alright, I can hear you, dude. Stop.
We will mute Thule, because I think that was Thule.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll leave off today and pick up next week.
Does it look like we're talking or we're
with
going
an
right
even
into
drunker
it?
dwarf? Who knows? Does it look like we're talking or fighting? I don't want to reveal that yet. I think that'll be next
Oh,
week's.
shit.
Next week's.
Why not both?
Hey, did you guys go back
There'll
to
be- there'll
Loudwater
be-
first?
No.
Okay. Well, that
We sent
sucks.
Moonfire.
Yeah,
Sent
Moonfire's
word.
gonna come see you.
Oh, well, then maybe we can retcon some of that.
Yeah, if that's what we want to do. Not against possible option of switching out the character here.
You
Sure,
have to
yeah.
give
But we'll
each
pick
of
up
us
here
a
next
thousand.
week, everybody, as the party arrives at the Raven Queen's reclaimed throne. Not reclaimed, but claimed.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's a usurper.
Ooh.
That's what we'll start off with next week, facing off. She's
I
not
don't want to do
really.
it next week. I want to do it now.
Yeah, she's not really a greater deity. She's a deific, power-wise. But you guys would know that Shar is the deity in this case. She's just a powerful entity, much like an Archfey is. They're not actual powerful entities.